everyone, and welcome to Bar TV Sports for this live coverage of the Australian Volleyball League. It is the Canberra Heat taking on the Melbourne Vipers. My name is Isaac Naruzi. I'm joined by Lewis Jupp. Lewis, what's there to look forward to in this game?
Game shown between both teams, really good performances on both behalves. Really tight game, lots of very good last set in that set 4. Great comeback by Canberra Heat, so it's really good to see what they come out, what the coaches changed this game.
Yesterday's game was extremely tight. It was a wonderful comeback from Canberra. Do you think it's going to be something similar here today?
Yeah, well, I think we can expect something similar. Like, it will depend really what they decide to bring to the lineup today and how they change. Maybe some coaches will change the shift. I think we'll look to see the similar starting sixes on both sides, and liberos most likely starting off the same as we did yesterday.
Well, let's just go down the starting sixes of both teams, starting off with the Canberra Heat. The Canberra Heat won the toss. They've elected to receive on the starting 6 is number 3, Nicolas Bourgeot, number 7, Lorenzo Pope, number 8, Andre Bourgeot, he is the captain, number 11, Dua Berry, he is the defensive specialist, number 12, Simon Hone, number 15, Travis Passier, and number 17, Kieran Ackhurst. They are coached by Les Young. And for the Melbourne Vipers, number 1, John Del Santo, number 2, Ben Abbott, number 3, Will Crawford, number 4, Mitchell Broom, number 6, Nicholas Boston, he is the captain, number 7, Martin Koffer, and number 10, Jose Martinez. Now, the Vipers lost the toss. They will elect to serve. John Del Santo is the defensive specialist. Players look to be in good spirits, which is good to see, especially after such a tight game yesterday. I can't imagine how the Melbourne Vipers are feeling. They were very, very close to a victory. It ended up not going their way, so to have to come back the next day and do it all again, how do you think that's going to affect them mentally?
Yeah, definitely a mental barrier there. Definitely a mental barrier they're going to have to try and overcome. But this is AVL, this is the top league. It's what you're expecting of your players, to try and be able to push past that original defeat to bring back a better performance this time around.
And in this level, every game can be tight. Every game's a tough game. So you kind of just have to take yesterday out of your mind and try and come back and go back with a result. You know, a win and a loss going back home isn't too bad.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they've just got to clear their heads of yesterday's game, focus on getting a good game in this one. They did very well to get up in most sets yesterday. They just had a bit of trouble closing out those last few.
Well, we're just getting ready to start. We're moments away from the first serve. It will come from Nicholas Boston. Good first point for Canberra.
Yeah, great attack there. Way to use the outside ball onto Trav Passier. Nice high swing. That's the aim of the game, to try and keep your arm nice and high. Swing high, long, strong.
It's one of many Bourgeots that you're going to see today taking this serve.
Absolutely.
Having a little bit of trouble.
So the call there is that the number 3 has stepped up under the net. He's claiming that he's basically stepped offside the court. So basically, if you pass under the net in between the antennas, that is, unfortunately, you lose the point. But if you manage to get yourself outside the antenna and step out off the court, then you should still be in the clear. So the captain's going to dispute that now.
Well, Kofa's the player involved, and he's really unhappy with the call.
Absolutely.
He's kind of just had to walk away to the back corner and calm down a little bit.
Absolutely, he's not happy about that one. Canberra prides itself on having one of the loudest benches in the league, always supporting their servers.
We're going to leave that one.
Bit of a seam there between the two blockers, but Pass did very well to try and close that out. Great touch by Nicolas Bourgeot, just unable to capitalise.
That's well returned, but it's gone all the way out. I think he thought about it for a second then and saw it was going to land.
Yep, definitely. Great swing there again from Travis Passier, keeping his arm nice and high. Great scramble play, good job here to keep the ball going.
The full scope backwards.
Nice high ball. Just too wide there, too hard for Pope to get his arm around. So we'll see a rotation now as 4 moves back to serve. Great defensive up there. Good speed on that, good tempo.
That's a great. That was Crawford just reading the spike there.
Perfectly done.
They seem to be going out wide to Pope a lot. Is that something that you guys work on in training?
So we definitely try to keep it mixed up in training. When we look at Nicolas Bourgeot, he's a fantastic setter, able to fool most blockers on the other side. So really it's up to him. He's the playmaker, I guess you could say, of the team. So it's his job to give the ball to where he thinks the best option is at the time, and hopefully his aim is to try and give a nice set and hopefully try and put one block on whoever's hitting. A great block there from Kieran Ackhurst.
So Patrick Hose has just come on for Melbourne. He'll be the defensive specialist in the field now. It's 4-3 to Canberra. First set. That was high, and they hit the roof. What happens if it does hit the roof?
If it hits the roof, it's actually just deemed out.
Oh, that's clever.
You're starting to see his experience come into play there now.
That was brilliant.
Same sort of thing. The blocker wasn't ready on him, so he's just simply put it behind him.
Just a little flick of the wrist there.
Exactly.
Made it look easy.
Trav Passier back to serve now.
I've done well to keep that alive. Oh, that's beautiful.
Great tempo set there. Pass just rising up, swinging his arm through.
He had a little bit of a roll now. They found some rhythm early. Really 6-3 first set.
Really important due to last game, Canberra hit struggled just to get their rhythm going. A lot of service errors. Now everything seems to be a bit more consistent, flowing a bit better. And as if to prove my point, Travis Passier, they're coming up with a nice ace.
It was wonderful. Mitchell Broom kind of just lost his footing there as well. And
timeout called by Victoria.
I think they've lost a couple of points in a row now, and they just go back, reevaluate, slow the pace of the game down a little bit, try and kill the tempo off a little bit, and come back and reset.
Exactly, smart move there by the Vipers coach, just to give his players just a quick break, give a chance just to reset, as well as to break the server's rhythm.
There's Passier. He's got a really long frame. We're up here on the second level. Looks like he can reach us.
Absolutely, probably could if he wanted to. Great flat serve there, one of his specialties.
Just came back off Pope there.
Another fantastic block there by Martin Crawford. Great read of the play, way to read the hitter's shoulder.
Second time he's done that now as well.
Yep. Done very well there to try and position himself and get his hands over the net to penetrate into the other side of the court, making it very difficult to hit through him.
That's a wonderful spike by Passier.
Passier comes right back though.
When you've got a long frame like that, you can hit the ball a lot higher in the air as well. Well and truly get it over the net, there's no doubt.
Absolutely. Very, very difficult to block.
And here's Pope. He's got off with that leap. Jesus. Just found a lot of space there in the back.
Yeah, definitely the backdoor swing there.
Hits it from far back.
Good high push outside there, but again, blocks him set up real well.
That's 2 in a row. You just think that timeout might have paid dividends for him. Just calm things down a little bit. Now they're back to within 2.
Good serve there, a lot of float on that ball. That's what you really aim for when you're serving. But pass just too good on that swing outside. The advantage for both Pass and Pope, due to their height and their leaps, allows them to hit almost a backcourt hit in almost a front court sort of tempo, making them very, very difficult to block.
Also generate some power on their swing as well.
Absolutely.
So when you've got that size, you can also contort your body the right way, you've got the right technique, you do a lot of damage.
Absolutely. Giannakos with a good float serve.
It's a great block.
Great blocking there. Good form on that one. He's just put it down the front of the net there.
And a couple of points now going the way of the Heat. They lead by 5 in the first set, 11-6.
Yeah, definitely a good side out run here from Heat.
It's another good block.
He's been called for a double touch there. And rightly so.
Yeah, no complaints. Great block.
Beautiful form there. Nice high swing block, making sure to penetrate over there by Andre Bourgeot. Oh, he has been called for a net touch, and none of the players on court are happy about that. Coach Les Young up in arms about it.
Well, it didn't swing the momentum the way the Vipers that time. That was a really, really clever touch as well. He just saw a gap in the middle and gently placed the ball there.
Often an off-speed shot every time. Often an off-speed shot can really do as much damage as a full power swing sometimes. Well placed.
It's not what you want.
Can be a bit difficult sometimes. You work hard to win that point. Sometimes the servers make the error straight away, and it just sort of kills the motivation and the momentum you just picked up.
It kind of looked like he's just adjusting late as well. Let it drop a bit too much before he hit it.
Oh. Great swing there by Andre. Melbourne Vipers are definitely up in arms about that. They are very unhappy about that call. They thought it should have been a double touch there. Canberra Heat very quick to reset though and send their server back to force the ref to have to speed up.
Just don't give him time to just get ready.
Absolutely reset, because then you have no complaints.
Oh, that's a brilliant serve. That is beautiful.
A perfect serve there, picture perfect in the back corner at good speed there.
In football we call that top bins.
Absolutely.
He's going to go. Time he goes the other side, and that's another brilliant serve.
What he's done there is he's gone for the first full power, and then he's just changed the pace up a bit on that second one. He's very good at doing that. Both him and his brother are very good at changing their serve last second, just in that last little wrist movement, taking a bit of pace off or putting more power on. Definitely a timeout here called by the Vipers just to force a break, hopefully, in Andre Bourgeot's rhythm.
Well, it worked for them the first time briefly, but it didn't take long for the Heat to recapture that momentum. I feel like every time you take a point for Canberra, it kind of just gives them the confidence to keep on going for more.
Absolutely, yep, they bounce right back. Brilliant performance there as well, because here comes back on the captain, and he's got experience on his side. He's very used to this sort of situation. He's competed in this league for many, many years. So hopefully he's able to just reset himself and go again for another serve.
Having a much better first set than they did yesterday as well.
Absolutely. Coming out a lot more consistency, less service errors, but also making sure to pick their service aggression up.
Was something set after that game.
Absolutely, another fantastic serve there by Andre.
It's brilliant.
Good defensive play there by the Vipers, just unluckily the outside hitters headed off the top of the tape there. No touch off the block.
The Heat now lead the Vipers 17-8 in the first set. Vipers yet to hit double figures. There's Bourgeot, he's been
another fantastic
good
serve.
That's blocked, but couldn't get it on target.
A well-formed block there, very well-formed. Just unfortunate the pass because of his height. The aim is where when you have a good, nice block in front, just to play off the top of the hands, and he's done that perfectly.
Every now and again, it actually pays dividends to, if you can see where the opponent's hands are, try and hit it in the right angle, force it out off them anyway.
Exactly.
That's out. It is.
Almost a windmill sort of arm swing there to try and make up for the missed timing of the set there.
So the heat subs very loud off every serve. It's out again. Like they're just finding that space, but putting too much behind it.
Yeah, great swing there by the outside. He's just looking to find that rhythm. Just missed the line. All good things must come to an end. Great serving run there by Andre Bourgeot.
His eyes lit up. He saw that back corner free, but put too much on it.
Absolutely. Just unfortunate there. Great serving run there.
Well, that's not what you want.
That's one of those mentally draining processes. You work so hard to try and get that side out, and when it finally comes, unfortunately putting yourself straight back on the defense. This is Simon Hone coming back now to serve.
Flicks it back to him, and that's wonderful there. It's Ashby Smith from the Vipers.
Great little swing. Simon Home's now coming off. Being liberated off there as our libero Jua Berry steps back on the court.
There's way too much on that one.
Nice aggressive serve there, just unable to find that back line there. Here we go. Olympian back to serve now, and Travis Passia. Great serve there, a lot of float.
Point goes the way of the Vipers, saying he touched the net.
So it will come over this way because Lorenzo Pope is deemed to have reached over the top of the net when the ball wasn't coming over, so basically that's deemed as a reach. And essentially what he's done is he's reached over the net to push the ball down before it's effectively come under his side. But now Andre Bourgeot, the captain, will argue that it was coming over. But it seems he's let the argument go fairly easily.
Yeah, well, Pope wasn't happy with the call. He was celebrating the point and turned around.
Well, that's the aim. That's the aim. If you know you've made a minor mistake, you try to be honest about it. But if it's minor mistake and it's a close call, you just try and sell yourself because...
Yeah. Well, that one's wide as well. Well, I mean, if you're they're 10 points up now in the first set. I think they're probably thinking, look, we can probably afford to let this one go. This is not the hill to die on.
Absolutely. Lorenzo Pope there showing his very large vertical jump there. Just unfortunately putting it a bit wide of the line.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a leap on him. It's Harrison McBean to serve.
He's just subbed on now. Great serve there to come off the bench.
Force that wide.
Great defensive up there.
Longest rally we've seen in a little while as well, actually.
Going back to Trav Passia, and that's
wonderful. Well, you can see why he's an Olympian.
Fantastic swing from him. He's had a great game so far, really finding his rhythm, finding a nice high contact.
Haven't not seen a smile on his face all game as well, so he's enjoying himself. He's the man with a giant leap.
Fantastic serve as well. Oh, yeah. Just unlucky on the defense.
That Buster. He hit that hard and straight.
Very good player. Great push there by Nick Bourgeot, and
they've done well to keep it alive. Still on the back foot. So again, he hits it into the net. The Vipers will be really happy with that one. They had to earn that point.
Beautiful scramble by them, way to not let the ball die. That's the sort of commitment you're looking for, everyone going for the ball no matter what. Body on the line for that ball.
And you never know what happens in the end as well. You do all the hard work and at the end it's a mistake from the other side that gets you the point, so it's worth going for absolutely everything you can.
Absolutely.
But Heat get it back right away and they're just 1 point away from taking the first set. We have seen comebacks before, though.
Great run time there from Kieran Ackers. Nice high reach on that middle as well. Fantastic serve.
It's well blocked.
And that'll be it.
That's it. And the first set goes the way of the Canberra Heat.
The Vipers coach trying to appeal a reach there, but to no avail there.
All the momentum well and truly in favour of Canberra. A very, very different first set to what we saw yesterday.
Absolutely.
Just wonder what Les Young said to them after yesterday's game. Looking at those first 2 sets, they've had to adjust. Because it looks like they've adjusted very well.
Absolutely, yeah. They've now looked more towards fixing up the little things, so such as passing was not always the best yesterday. We had a few rough passes, making it very difficult for setter Nick Bourgeot to try and get a nice clean set away to the options he wanted to set. We sort of limited his options yesterday a bit too much, as well as the serving pressure was a bit off because we were serving a lot of errors. But it's clear, based off that first set alone, that the passing is better, so side out is a much higher percentage, as well as the serving has been incredible, especially from Andre Bourgeot in that first set.
What did you chalk that up to? Do you think that it was just a bit of a off first couple of sets, and then it took them a while to get their rhythm back?
Absolutely, yeah. It just took a while to get the rhythm flying, and once the rhythm started going, there was no worries.
And you can see
Here we go, start of set 2. Back out for both teams.
Bourgeot to serve. Good first serve, and I think Kerfoth had that, but he just kind of hit it with the wrong part of his hand.
Yep. Only change up we see is from first set is Patrick Howe stepping on in the libero position this time.
Just came with the wrong part of his wrist again, but they get the point.
Great swing there from the Victorian. Ashby Smith making sure to swing nice and high off hands. That's where you want it.
And Smith will also take the serve. It's a decent serve too.
It's what makes
couldn't keep it up.
Just couldn't keep it up. He's hit it off the top of the net there, not as clean as he probably liked, but he's still happy with the point there. Again, seeing that vertical elite proves him such a threat no matter where he is on the court. Even when he has to jump from behind that 3 metre line, he still comes through with a very strong swing.
Oh, that's a wonderful block.
Very quick to grab that ball in the air and shove it straight back down. No chance of that ball coming back up.
You see Pope just leaped at the right time as well. He waited for his moment.
Saw Martin Calfer switch arms as well. He went to hit that left-handed.
Bourgeot, another great serve. He's at 4 or 5 points now that he's earned straight off the serve.
Absolutely. Andre Bourgeot, an absolute phenomenal serving run so far this game.
Now he is the Heat's captain. How is he as a leader?
He's a very inspirational person on and off court. Like, even when he's in a bad game, or if he's a bad game, he's always got a good mindset going on. He's always pushing to make that next play. He's very good at mentally staying quite strong.
A lot of the time, sometimes things just don't work out for you, but if you can stay persistent, play your game, use your technique, know what you're going to do, it can come back.
Absolutely. He may have a few rough points here and there, but at the end of the day, as a captain on court, he's fantastic. Always talking, always making noise, making sure to be a real leader in terms of personality as well as, obviously, noise on court.
I see him changing up his serve every time, forcing different tactics in the box every time, and every time so far it's working for the Canberra Heat.
Monster block there, of course, from Travis Passier, again getting nice and high, rising up, making sure to shut that ball down.
And it's 5 points in a row now in the second set.
Forcing the Vipers now to take a timeout. Great lead out again from the Canberra Heat, starting off really, really strong. Vipers in a similar position now to first set. They're going to have to try and come out, reset, and look to slide out straight away here.
It also forces them to be a bit more aggressive as well, and we've seen them in the first set when they've had to come out aggressive. They're forced to make some errors, overhitting the ball a bit too much, hitting it out.
Oh, absolutely. You know, there's a lot of errors that are going to get made here and there, but it's important to try and keep that aggression up, because aggression's going to, that sort of power is what's going to win you the games, especially at this level.
If you can keep that aggression and then find that accuracy, then your opponents are going to be in a bit of trouble.
Exactly. Especially through their main power hitters, through Martin Crawford, Smith and Martinez. All very,
it's off the net again. And
players, great touch there.
Thought it might have hit the ground there the first time, but he did an unbelievable job to keep it up, unfortunately.
And volleyball, that's referred to as a pancake, when you manage to get your hand flat against the ground, which makes the ball bounce off your hand instead of the floor. Phenomenal job by the libero, but unfortunately Trav Passier was there as well to say, sorry, not today.
That can't feel good on the back of your hand as well.
Yeah.
That's excellent. The amount of power that Pope can generate.
An absolutely fantastic defensive play there as well from Canberra. A perfect diving save from libero Juaseva. Juaberry leaping in the air there to take up the ball, and a very quick set by Nick Bourgeot to Lorenzo Pope, who had all the time he wanted to swing away there.
And every ball's just hit with such purpose. That's come off the Heat, surely.
That's come off the hand off the block there, according to
you. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Trav Passier giving a quick thumbs up there to the referee, confirming his call.
Yeah, no, he... I mean, you see it happen in a lot of sports. You claim everything's going your way, even if you know if it's not, but then I think that the referee saw that pretty clearly, even though it took him a second or two to make the call.
Absolutely. Perfect pass there, nicely done. Oh, it's come over though. Great set
Pope
there.
Again. Oh, that's cheeky.
Ooh, bit of miscommunication there on whose ball that was for the Vipers side, leading to a bit of almost a collision. Lucky there. Collisions can be quite nasty in volleyball, especially when two players looking at the ball. No one calls it. They can collide quite heavily. It was good to see. No injury there.
Yeah, absolutely. Their heads came quite close together, so...
Fantastic serve there from Simon Hone. Martin Crawford rising up, but deciding only to tip. Trav Passier doing the same thing back.
Bennett. Smith spikes. It's blocked. Pope hits it up in the air. And Passier puts too much on that for Smith.
Nice high swing there, making sure to swing up at the top of the block as well and just cleanly swinging away.
Some decent rallies now. There hasn't been too many of that.
Absolutely. The score's not really reflecting. The score's not really reflecting how close these rallies are. All the rallies are just really good play on both teams. It's just Canberra Heat's being a bit more consistent in terms of coming out on top.
And they currently lead 11-2.
Great performance so far.
Simon Hone.
Another great serve by Simon Hone.
They'll just tip it under the net. Vipers read it. spiked well again by Passier. He's been earning quite a few points now for the Heat.
But Vipers struggling to find an answer there to Passier's swinging. He's quite fast, high, very difficult to block at the moment, especially swinging to the same spot, but it's just so difficult to block. The blockers are struggling to seal the gap between them, so Passier's very, very experienced hitter in his time at the Olympics and in general, so he's really finding that spot, and as soon as you leave a tiny gap for him, he'll find it.
That's a sign of class though, isn't it, when the opponents know what you're going to do, you do the same thing every time, but there's nothing they can do to stop it.
They just can't stop it at the moment. Nick Bourgeau's setting is immaculate, always showing nothing. As a setter, that's really important to try and not be predictable. You don't want the blockers to know where you're going. So, and when he's got Lorenzo on the other side and Kieran Akos through the middle, he's got three very, very powerful attacking options. There's no obvious answer to where he's going. So when it goes back to pass, he's got a lot to work with there.
There's a big difference in this set. Heat not giving anything away cheaply. But not the Vipers, really. They're more just being outplayed at this moment.
Yeah,
but there we go, just as we said at Commentator's Curse.
Yeah, you're right at the moment. Just being outplayed at the moment. Like a lot of good defensive play on Heat's part. Way to get the serve back and hold it, as well as their ability to slide out.
That's excellent there. He just hits it so hard when he wants to. Kind of puts the other team off as well a little bit. You know, you don't know if he's going to smash it at you, you can't return it, or if he's just going to be a bit delicate and put in a place where you're not. It's such a dangerous skill to have when the other team knows that you can hit it so hard.
Yeah, he's a very, very big offensive threat there, especially because he rises so high. He reaches up quite high on his block.
Vipers are forced to adjust. They did so well.
And Passier coming through yet again to score the point for the Canberra Heat.
Just the way he hits it, there's a slight spin on the ball as it's coming down as well. It makes it really, really difficult to control.
Yeah, especially puts a lot of drop on it when you put a lot of top spin on like that. It's what causes the ball to drop.
It's the second time in a row they've done it now, it looks like.
So it's important to try and keep your head up, especially after you serve, because it can sometimes be annoying, especially if you serve down the front of the net to make that error. So it's a bit of a mental barrier to try and overcome. Make sure you just forget that point, come straight back.
3 of the points for the Vipers this set have come, 3 of their 4 points have come from serves from the Heat, so they're not going to get all 25 that way, so they need to make something happen themselves as well. Score is currently 15-4.
Youngster and rookie to the league this time, round rookie to the team. Sam Flowerday stepping on for captain Andre Bourgeau. Sam Flowerday, another player with quite a large vertical, very powerful swinger as well. Interesting to see how he does now.
Maybe how can I get all 25 from the serves? Is that 4 in a row now?
Good performance all around though, so it's good to see some of the youngsters getting now some playing time, especially developing them into further years.
Well, it's a good opportunity now, 10 points up.
Oh, excellent. Beautiful swing there from Sam Flowerday, rookie coming on. Great jump there and nice perfect swing there to the deep corner.
And all the Vipers could do that time was just stand and watch, so their heads turn in unison. And
good set there.
That's a wonderful block.
Perfect job there by Smith, yeah. Get it off the block there. Outside, no chance of that getting touched. Linford Bennett now back to serve for the Vipers.
That's a poor serve.
It's down the front of the net. Sometimes it's the new balls that can take a time getting used to, especially with the brand new design released this year across, well, the international game. We're used to having a bit more of a striped ball almost sort of thing. We had a alternating colour, while this one's more predominantly yellow. Different pattern on it. Yeah, it definitely does feel different. Reacts differently in the air as well. So with the old balls, you used to be able to float quite hard and they'd have a lot of drop on them. While these ones here, when you're floating them, they'll move a bit more in the air, but at the same time they won't drop as much. It's an interesting new adaptation to the game. Like, it's such a small thing, like changing the design of the ball, but it really affects the way the ball moves in the air.
Yeah, you see that happen a lot in other sports too. When they change the design of the ball, you got people complaining that it moves all over the place. It's not what they're used to, and then sometimes they have their own training balls as well, where the balls you train with are different to the balls you play with. And
absolutely, yep.
Do you train with these balls as well?
Yeah, we try to try. It's the aim of every team to try and train with the balls they're going to use in games. So
you want to keep it consistent.
And because Canberra Heat's home ground is the AAS, they're lucky to have access to the best facilities and the best opportunities.
Oh, great facilities here at AAS, aren't they?
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, paints fine margins at this level as well, so.
Middle Martinez coming back. Give you a chance for coach to talk it through with the Libero de Santo. Great serve from the middle there. Sign home, very powerful.
Well done.
Mitch Broom, beautiful defense. Almost just a reflex there.
Both was blocked and they get the point.
Martin very tactical there off the top of the block.
Second set, Canberra Heat 18, Melbourne Vipers 9. Got a couple of good points for them and their confidence is starting to grow. That's a great serve. Martinez just found that's top bins.
Take a page out of Andre Bourgeau's book there. Fantastic serve.
See, they were immediately there to cover as well.
Very quick timeout call from Les Young. Very smart timeout to force, again, just a break in that service rhythm. His chance also gives a chance for his boys just to reset, ready for the next point.
So Martin is probably the strongest server for the Vipers at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment, definitely. He's very consistent at the moment. That nice, strong jump serve as well as he's winning lots of points on that, keeping the consistency up while also maintaining a lot of aggression. I mean, a very difficult serve to try and compete with.
And he will go again. That back left corner is being covered now. Pope on the right. He covers a lot of ground on his own.
Absolutely. That's the same sort of thing. It's just a tactical change, shifting over a bit to give him something different to look at. He will go for Pope. Beautiful defense there by Smith. Pass, high swing there.
Kofa returned right away. Pope returns again, but it's too much on that, and that's well out.
Nice overpass there. Lorenzo got a bit too happy about that. Let's just put that out the side. Tino's back to serve again.
Well, he went for that back corner again. That time it was red. Here's Pope. And that time it can't be returned.
This time making sure to put the ball away.
Smith got down low and tried to get his body behind it. Couldn't put enough on it to get the high.
Just unfortunate there. Again, Pope just being so high up in the air, able to hit almost through the small seam of the block there, but also at the height of the top of the block. So really strong attacker there.
Simon Hone. Another poor serve.
Been a couple more errors on the serves this set for Canberra Heat, but overall, especially when you got that lead, it's important to try and push for those very aggressive serves. So it's ones you'll get a lot of ones that are either they're going to ace or they're going to error. So perfect defense there by Vic. Great read by Del Santo.
Great defense. Pope again. Crawford hits it back up. Smith.
Top of hand, smart play. Oh, miscommunication there.
Well, they narrowly avoid touching the net. And in the end, Canberra Heat take the point. They lead 20 points to 12.
Lorenzo Pope, they're giving a bit of a chop on that ball, allowing him to almost bend it back towards position one around the block.
It's a much better second set, though, from the Vipers. They might be down by 8, but they're playing a lot better. That's a great block. They get the point. At one point, I think the gap was 11 points to 10 points. It's now back down to 7. If they can just keep that momentum going, they can come back.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there it was just a matter of, Nick preparing for the overpass, trying something, not working out just yet. And a great block there, of course, by the Victorian Vipers. Great block there by Nick Bourgeau. No gaps there. Great seam block there.
There's a little bit of miscommunication there end as well.
Great diving touch there by Jewelberry, just unable to get on the right side of the ball there. Sam Flowerday, quick to react, just not quick enough. Score is 20-14 now, so Mitch Broom serving to try and bring the Vipers back into it.
This stage, sometimes you just need to get it over the net.
Yeah, especially in these sort of tight scenarios, but at the same time, you want to try and keep a little bit of aggression, but you want to find your most consistent serve, one you're confident you can put in. Lorenzo Pope rising up.
It's a good serve. Nice top spin. Goes back up to Kofa, who defended well. That's another great point for the Canberra Heat. 3 away from leading this game by 2-0 and playing for the game.
Both teams there using their opposite hitters, who usually targeted some of your stronger hitters in the teams, and fortunately Pass just hit his a bit nicer, and Berry with a fantastic defensive play there.
God, he hits it so hard and just too much on it that time.
Great serve, just waiting for that drop. Drop just didn't come.
Sometimes you see it not hit hard enough, but I don't think Pope's got that problem.
Absolutely.
He's Boston, the captain.
That's a good serve by Boston. Sam Flowerday rising up. He is a very quick player, so he takes off. He does rise up quite high, but if your blockers don't go up to meet him, he will move his arm before you get there.
It looked like Broom just kind of mistimed that as well. He thought it was going to go somewhere else.
But perfect attack there from Sam Flowerday. He rose up and hit the ball before the blockers were up and formed, so that's really what you aim for in a speedy set.
So it came off the net, but made its way over.
Great up there by Trav Passier. Vipers will go again. Oh, wonderful.
Ashby Smith.
Fantastic swing there. Perfect chance of Canberra Heat doing well to get it up, but Vipers not letting that phase them at all. Very quickly sending that ball straight back outside, and Smith swinging, finding a nice gap there between the block and swinging away.
Good serve from Bennett. Now it's a set point for the Canberra Heat, and they will serve.
Rookie Sam Flowerday doing a fantastic job at the moment, especially swinging, making sure to swing powerfully through the hands there.
It's Nicholas Bourgeot to serve what could be the last point of this set. And that's just completely misread by the Melbourne Vipers. Kind of just moved away from the ball there. They thought it was going to go. They thought it was going to go out. Didn't quite happen. And
fantastic serve there. A lot of bend on that serve as well. When you saw, started off coming almost straight at us, and then just bend off over to position 1. Very, very difficult to pass.
And it really deceived them as well. And Canberra Heat now playing the match.
They're playing the volleyball they would have wanted to play yesterday. It's just took this time they've come out firing. Yesterday it took them a bit longer to get going.
Well, including yesterday, what's that, 5 sets in a row now that they've won? So
5 sets in a row, yeah. It doesn't look like they got any hope of slowing down.
They might be keen to get this one done and dusted as well. I think yesterday was a bit draining and tiring. Like, look, get the points here and just, that's it. We've done our job. And it's an almost impeccable job as well. Maybe 1 or 2 things to work on, but
third set could see the bring on of a few more of the younger players. Now they're starting to get the rhythm that they wanted.
Be interesting if they bring him on right away, or if it's, you know, wait for a bit more of a cushion if that comes, and then
exactly
let them play for the game, see what they're made of.
The aim's definitely not to get arrogant. Can't get arrogant in this sort of thing. The game can very quickly turn on them. It's one of those sports that the momentum shift can be crazy sometimes. So make sure.
Saw it happen yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. So it's very important to try and maintain your performance levels. Make sure to keep going aggressively at the other team. coming back on now for the third set here.
It's going to be Bennett to serve.
Bennett starting this set this time round, and he'll be the setter as well.
That's a good first serve. And an awkward first touch for Berry. That's just exactly what the Vipers want. Get the first point.
Great first serve. Berry just a bit unlucky there. Maybe possibly a miscommunication, but he's very good at mentally sliding out and make sure he gets the next one. Lorenzo Pope fixes it.
That goes high. Yeah, just missed the roof.
Just avoids the roof. Broom, a nice high swing, a bit of scramble play here. Which team's going to come out on top though? Great defensive on both teams. Which Broom to end it? No, Lorenzo's there. Travapassier to end it.
He does.
That's a great rally. Fantastic second point to watch though. Lots of great scramble play, great defense by both teams. But again, experience of Travapassier just coming in overall there, trumping everything and just swinging away. Making sure to never lose that aggression.
Bourgeot. Practicing his kicking game as well, while he waits.
Just the call for the towel there, which is often used when sweat's on the floor, just to avoid the players slipping over because it is quite a slippery surface once you apply liquid to it.
And it's not the biggest. It's not the biggest court, volleyball court. So you got 6 large men on a smallish court. You slip over, you can very easily run into someone. So, great point there for the Vipers.
Andre Bourgeot in a great position there, just a slightly sitting a bit too deep there. Great shot there though by Martin Corfer.
Can't be easy to dive on this court as well. You get a lot of burns.
Absolutely, especially if when you're starting to get quite hot in the game, you know, knee pads can slide down and you get some very bad burns on your knees.
2 in a row now for the Vipers. Something we haven't
Very
seen
big Vipers block there. Pope going to try and rake it down the front, just not able to though.
There's a momentum shift coming.
Great defense there by the Vipers. Mitch Broom rises up.
There, he gets it right that time. Back up to Pope. That's out.
Appealing for a touch there, unable to be found. Linesman's very quick and confident in their decisions on the out ball there. Just unlucky, bit too far there.
Decent serve. Gets it around that time. It's great defense. It's much better, Canberra.
Fantastic set there from Nick Bourgeot. Again, one blocker on Travapassier. He is the one man on the team. Him and Lorenzo Pope, you do not want to leave alone. It's an interesting blocking setup by the Vipers because really you look to see who can shut out their man, but when Pope and Passier are both the wing spikers, it's very difficult to try and not prioritise one of them, especially when both of them are such strong hitters. Net touch called there on the Canberra Heat.
Martinez to serve. It's been a great set for the Vipers so far. Keep that momentum going. Pope gets it up. He gets it back as well, and they get the point.
Cannon-like power there, just coming off the top of the hands. Unstoppable.
The Olympian Passier. Good serve. Over. Is there a net touch in there?
Oh, they're going to get very angry about that one. Oh, the call was the double. So the thing they were appealing for originally is when the ball was set, the middle Kieran Akos has reached over to try and push the ball down, making it a block or an attacking block. So they're trying to appeal for the reach, but the setter is, what the ref is saying up here now at the moment is that the setter has doubled the ball before Kieran has touched it, meaning Kieran's touch is invalid.
5-4 to the Vipers at the moment.
These sorts of points can have sometimes a mental effect on teams as they look to win those points, but just unable to come out on top, and it can be, you know, a bit of anger towards the ref, as seen in a lot of sports. It can sometimes be a bit of a momentum shift. It's very difficult to try and get yourself out of that position.
Just discussing the decision with the captain, explaining to him what happened. Decision's made now, so best to just get on with it. That's It's another good point for the Vipers.
Yeah, just off the block and out there. Great attack there from the Vipers, using the block well to push that ball off the block and out. Fantastic swing, just unlucky on the blocker there.
It's a good serve. Connect to Pope. That's an excellent spike.
Perfect full service run there. He's passed his own ball, got the set back and hit it straight away.
You see that happen a lot. He knocks it back, calls for exactly where he wants it, and takes it in his stride as well.
Very skillful player, very good at doing that.
He's also behind the serve at the moment. His giant leap. Top spin on the ball.
Very smart play there from Martin Caulfield. He sees the defence sitting back just a little too much and goes, I'll just put that ball just too far in front of him.
Forces the dive as well.
Smith with a good serve.
Just hit him in the body, did it? That's too much on it.
Fantastic job there from Heat. Andre Bourgeot, unstoppable there, finding that tiny gap line, slotting the ball down it. Vipers just unable to get that ball back over.
And the Heat have lowered the gap to just 1 point. They currently trail 6-7. Akos to serve. It's a good serve. The other court.
Fantastic job. That's a very powerful hit. It's come off the head of Nick Bourgeot and launched up into the air. Might be feeling that one for a little bit. Captain back to serve now.
Decent serve. Bourgeot, great. Look what it means to him as well.
Very good. You see the Heat team very quick to get around their players, and if you watch Nick Bourgeot at that point, you notice that he takes a quick look at the block right before he sets, quick glance at them just to see where they're all standing, so he knows where he wants to go, knows where the best option is. Especially when you've got Travis Passier on the other side, everyone's looking to try and maybe put blocks on him. He knows that his brother's more than capable of putting that point away.
Here he is again. Now Passier.
Just unstoppable, too high there.
And we have a tied game in the third set. 8 points apiece. Bourgeot to serve. Nicolas Bourgeot. Since the net.
Won't be happy with that one, but if you look at him, it doesn't really faze him too much. He's straight back to focusing on his next roll, setting this next ball.
Well, they know they're just 1 point away from big momentum shift. We've seen it before in the first 2 sets, so just get your head up right away.
Absolutely.
Make up for it.
So what you saw there is Nick Bourgeot's taken off. He's had to pull out of that jump because basically if he touches that ball, he can get called for a reach for reaching over the net to try and grab it, which is not allowed when he is actually in the back court technically.
And you saw them realise that he did it too and just knocked it back into him.
Yeah.
Did well to, well, it looked like he almost did well to keep that in, but
would have been a good job there. Very difficult angle, but you can see quickly the linesman very quick to confirm that it did not pass through the antennas.
straight down the middle from Bourgeot. You can see the swing on the ball. It moves all over the place. He's not going to get there.
Great swing there from the Vipers, and it was a fantastic job from Nick Bourgeot as well, wearing that ball, just unable to get it back forward. But no credit taken from the Vipers. Fantastic swing there, good defensive play. Great job starting out.
When that serve goes straight down the middle, you can really see the S swerve on the ball.
Exactly, very, very difficult to watch, sometimes making it more dangerous than the jump serves.
You have to adjust last second. It's a great point for the Heat. And they bring it back within one again. Third set, Vipers lead 11 points to 10. The Heat 2 sets up.
You look at the floats sometimes you see on these balls and you realise that's what sometimes make them more difficult to pass than some of those jump spin, top spin balls that you see hit by Andre, players like him.
It's well done by Corfa. They're just going point for point at the moment. And that will suit Vipers just fine. They're in the lead.
Much better performance so far. Now from the Vipers coming out swinging though, making sure to not take away any of their aggression. They're not going to back away from this challenge easy.
Martinez, great serve.
Perfect reception from Jack Connell. Good set from Nick Bourgeot. Kiranakos trying something.
That's great again.
Both teams very, very loud. Vipers very annoyed about that set. And the dig beforehand. Not happy with that at all. Passia very quick to get it going again.
That's well done by Passia. He's going to have to go over the net. That's well done there. Still going point for point. Currently lead 13 points to 11 of the third set, the Vipers. And they have to win the set as well.
Comes down to like that crunch time moment where it's like it's all or nothing now. We've really got to go out and play.
They're being very aggressive as well. It's good. Oh, just not enough off it.
See the frustration.
Tip last second.
Definitely see the frustration there from Corfa. He'll look to side out now.
You got Pope. It's more likely not going over the net. It's a good
Fantastic serve.
Well blocked. Didn't go quite over though.
Got a speed on that set, but Vipers very quick to get it back. Great tactic, just not paid off. Fantastic play from the Vipers there. A well-deserved point. Great defensive plays, then coming straight through on that pipe swing.
Yeah, there was just enough on that as well to keep it in.
Fantastic job.
And they're still going point for point.
Boaston having to quickly tie his laces.
Ashby Smith to serve.
Fantastic serve by him.
Oh, that's clever. That's clever.
Just demonstrates further the IQ of player that he is.
They were not expecting that at all. He just put him in the middle of all of them. All they could do was watch. And it's Zackhurst. Serve for the Heat. Well, they left it, let it go out. And that's good awareness as well. Sometimes it can be instinct and they all read each other's minds at the same time there.
Yeah, great court awareness there from the Vipers. All of that also can come down quite a lot to court positioning, trying to know where, at what point, if the ball hits you on your body, can you leave it?
Well, that's great as well, and gets off the wall. It's almost as if you don't want to serve at this time because whoever serves, the other team seems to get the point at this stage. 14 points to 13.
Canberra Heat, a very confident team in their side-out game, which is why when they won the toss this morning, they elected to receive. They're very confident in receiving the ball, quite strong in that, as well as their serving game. This game has been quite fantastic.
There it is. That's what they wanted. That's 2 in a row, and could that be the big momentum shift that they need?
Simon Hone there, very happy, and rightly so. Perfectly formed block, really reaching high over the net, leaving that hitter no chance.
Good serve from Bourgeot. That's great block. They somehow kept it alive. Bourgeot to... Oh, that's excellent.
Fantastic defensive play there, like great scramble. That's really what you look for in some quality teams. But again, same sort of thing. It's come back to Passia. He's in rhythm at the moment. No worries for him.
The Heat for the first time in this game. In this set, sorry, in the lead.
It'll be interesting to see now how the Vipers deal with a little bit of the momentum shift, that lead change, see how some teams deal with that. Timeout, of course, called by the Vipers. Coach probably just giving them time just to reset themselves. It's been a few points there in a row for Canberra Heat, so important for the Vipers to try and break that rhythm.
Bourgeois serve is good. That's great defense. Bourgeois' spike is blocked very well. That timeout paying dividends for the Vipers. They called it at the right time.
Absolutely. Great defense there from Nick Bourgeois. Andre making sure to try and keep a nice, high, aggressive swing, trying to make sure he doesn't slack off. Just unlucky the block was there this time. Fantastically formed block, though, from the Vipers.
That's out.
And again, great block formed, but again, Travis Passio just coming in a bit too high for them. Swinging over the top. Great swing there.
Heat take the lead again. This is a much more tense, much more competitive set.
That's what you like to see at this sort of level.
Bourgeois serve. His serving game has been almost impeccable. That's another good one.
Great defense there by Jack Connell.
It's very confident.
Clean and net touch, yep. There's a call for the towels. They try to clean the sweat off the floor, make sure, especially in that area as well. A lot of the powerful hitters taking off there. You don't want to land on a slippery surface.
Good way to do ACL.
One of the unfortunately common injuries here in volleyball.
Oh, he's done very well, but there was no one there.
Fantastic serve there by Bourgeois, but as you just said, Bennett, phenomenal job to get to that ball, putting his body on the line, but unfortunately the Viper's not there just to back him up. More credit to Andre's serving at the moment.
Going straight into the net. A bit too much topspin on that one.
We won't be unhappy with that one though. He's had a great serving run this game so far. If the Heat play well, he may not have to come back to it. Unlucky from Mitch Broom there. Did so well to get the ball back, but unfortunately they've just put it down the front of the net. Now 2017 though, so now we're in the crunch time of the last set. Can the Vipers come back?
Heat just 5 points away as it stands.
Feeling this game.
Good serve. Bennett, Kaifa, good defense.
Fantastic block there by the Vipers. You don't see it come much sharper than that. Trav's tried to hit through him. The Vipers are very strong in their lane, blocking that at almost an 180-degree angle straight down.
You saw Passio turn around and just say to his bench, that was close.
He's almost landed on his own ball there. But again, unfortunately, the Vipers just working so well to get that side out, but then throwing the ball away almost.
And at this stage now, with the Heat on over 20 in the last set, that could be the last set. They can't be afforded to give away points like that. And the block was decent, but
both teams playing very, very well now, firing up, trying to make sure to put power on it because they know this is where it's all going to matter in these final few points.
And this is a big serve and call for as well. It's decent.
He's gone for a longer range standing float, which usually can find you have a lot more float of the ball during his flight path.
That's great defense by Connell. Oh, that's a brilliant point there for the Canberra Heat.
Great up there by the libero there, Jack Connell, but even quicker reactions there from Kieran Ackhurst to try and snap that ball down.
And the touch was perfect as well. Just
rookie Sam Flowerday coming back on. Hopefully he can do it like he did in the set before. Lorenzo Pope, the man that gravity forgot, is now up to serve.
Excellent serve. Trying to come down. Back to Pope. And Flowerday just maybe a little bit of inexperience there. His eyes lit up a bit more.
He's just swung that a little bit. It's come off his, seems like the lower part of his hand, maybe close towards his wrist there. Definitely up high enough. Great run by him. Good set by Bourgeois, just unable to do that there. Great job from Vipers, though, to try and side out of that pressure. Only 2 points behind now.
Smith needs a good serve. It's a decent serve.
He gets it. Off balance, but...
Oh, that's excellent. That's excellent. We've seen him do that a couple of times now with Bourgeois.
very smart setter. He knows when he's there and he knows when he's okay to go ahead and push that ball down.
They've called timeout.
The final timeout called. 2 points from victory now, the Canberra Heat. Les Young not needing to do too much talking in that timeout huddle, focusing more on letting the boys discuss themselves, because it seems there's no real thing to criticise. The boys are playing well.
Well, sometimes they've got their instruction and it's up to them to implement it, and they know what they need to do. Just having a quick chat amongst themselves and saying, hey, slight adjustments here and there and get the job done. And they're very, very close to getting the job done.
Kieran Akos back to serve. Libero, the defensive specialist, is off, so it's going to look to try and get a defensive point here. Great job for the Vipers there, yeah.
For the Vipers. It's the first time they've gotten more than 20 points. It's the captain, Boston. Good serve.
Great serve on the rookie Sam Flowerday, but Sam's going to have a chance here to rise up.
It's a good block. Bourgeot. It's great work there.
Such class found in a hitter like that. He's so good at reading the block where it is and just hitting wherever he wants around it.
And they can taste it now. 1 point away. Bourgeot to serve.
Most likely to go for his float serve. Here he goes.
Good serve.
Great aggression on that serve. Martin Corfer coming up though.
Great block by Connell. Pope. Bassier.
Oh, here we go. Chance for Canberra Heat to finish it off. Free ball. Here it comes.
Pope. He's done it. He's done it.
And that is it.
That is a great victory from the Canberra Heat, who make it 2 from 2 against the Melbourne Vipers. It's a little bit more straightforward this time, with the exception of that last set, which got quite tight, but they showed their class in the end and did well to come back. They were down for the majority of it.
Canberra Heat doing very well there to find their rhythm from the first point in that game. No sets warm-up required this time, straight into it, getting their job done. Much better defensively, serving. Overall game much more consistent, really good to see.
You have to wonder how much that game yesterday affected both teams as well, and how it affected them.
Especially physically as well. Like, some of those players didn't come off, so it's 5 grueling sets the entire time.
And in the end, the Canberra Heat get it done. A wonderful victory. Perfect victory, really. Straight sets.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
They do the double.
Couldn't hope for any better in that situation.
Stay tuned as well, because in approximately 55 minutes, we're going to see the women take the pitch.
It's always good to see that sort of stuff when they turn around, they clap the audience, thank the crowd for coming out.
They have a lot of support as well.
We see the women's teams now coming on, getting ready to commence their warm-up, ready to go. Back to bed.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Bar TV Sports for the Australian Volleyball League. We've just watched the men's, it is time for the women's as the Canberra Heat take on the Melbourne Vipers. Canberra looking to make it 2 from 2 against Melbourne today. Once again, I am joined by Lewis Jupp. Lewis, what's there to look forward to today?
Well, it should be a good game. Similar sort of stuff, like Canberra Heat not getting the result they wanted to last game, so it'll be interesting to see how they change things up this round.
Teams are just being announced over the PA, but for those of you that can't hear, Canberra Heat, they won the toss. They elected to serve and hit their starting 6, starting off by number 4, one of the co-captains, Georgia Niedermeyer, number 5, Kimberly Vogel, number 6, Jennifer Tate, number 9, Tessa Barber, number 15, Georgia Clayton, number 19, Jamie Clayton is the defensive specialist. Starting 6 for the Melbourne Vipers, Liana Kunjarski, number 3, number 6, Michaela Adam, number 7, Taryn Angermeyer, number 11, Caitlin Waterfall, number 22, Alyssa Kinkella, number 24, Georgia Tedesco. Canberra Heat are coached by Sue Jenkins, and Melbourne Vipers are coached by Michael Brookins.
Just waiting the final checks before we get underway this game. Tessa Barber to lead us out, so we're starting with a middle serving.
Barber to serve. It's a good serve to start off with.
Nice deep serve, good aggression on it.
And the first point goes Melbourne's way.
Great swing by Michaela Adam there, just using the top of the block to her advantage. Canberra Heat women, similar to the men's, have a lot of youth on their bench, so really good to have that sort of development coming up for the next few years.
Good serve by Kunjarski. Tedesco. Just hit it over the net right away, found the space. 2 good early points for the Vipers.
It's been good aggression so far, just making sure to really push the serve there, push the pace and the aggression on that serve.
Another good serve by Kunjarski. That won't go out. They thought it did, but point goes Canberra's way.
Bit of dispute there from the Vipers, but linesman very confident in her decision.
It was very close to her as well.
No chance she's getting that one wrong. That serve just pushed a bit too long there. Right idea here, straight time to side out for the Canberra Heat.
Michaela Adams, take this serve. Straight into the net.
Easy side out there for the Canberra Heat, bringing Georgia Clayton back to serve now.
And straight into the net as well.
Both teams looking to find some serving rhythm this early on in the set.
And here's Tedesco. You're not going to miss her, those bright pink wraps.
Absolutely not.
Could blind someone with those.
And the pink shoes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And in fact, the pink hair.
That.
Jenny Tate, one of our volleyeroos, coming back to serve now. Lots of support coming from the crowd and their bench. Lots of noise there supporting the serve.
It's a good serve. They thought about letting it go for a second. Decided not to.
Great run back. Here we go. Time to chase.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Great touch by Georgia Clayton there. Good hustle here by Canberra Heat.
Let's touch up again. Tate. Clayton just can't get the right connection over it. That was a wonderful rally.
Just a miss hit there.
And Jamie Clayton comes back onto the court.
Those ones can be a bit mentally tolling on those opportunities where you're just sort of in the middle of a long rally and you're just the one to make the error. It can be a bit difficult, but she's a very good player. She's very quick to mentally side out of that and move on. Follows it with a great pass. Good run.
Touched on. Back across court. Some decent rallies early on in this game. That was a great hit. So
far looks like we could be in for a good game. Fantastic rally there. Good swings from all the hitters on the Heat and Vipers side. But in the end, Vogel just proving to be a bit too strong.
It's Niedermeyer.
Captain serving here.
It's a good serve. Lights went off for a second, but didn't seem to phase anybody in Canberra Heat. Tie the game.
Both teams quite locked in, quite focused.
Niedermeyer to serve again. It's a good serve again. Vipers just had to adjust. They did so well. Vogel touched over. Bit of confusion there, but made its way back over the net. Touched by Barber again, and point goes the way of the Vipers. I think the Heat might be questioning how they didn't get anything out of that one.
Absolutely, but good contact there by the middle blocker, Tessa Barber, trying to recover her own hit. Can be quite difficult once you've hit, get blocked, to try and re-get it back up to give you a chance and your team another chance to attack.
Didn't look like it was making that one over the net, but it turned out to be a really good serve.
That's a great swing there by Michaela Adam. Making sure to really push the pace on that ball. Great line swing. Just too much for Georgia Niedermeyer to defend this time around. Good defensive there.
Well done, Clayton.
Both teams passing and setting and attacking quite well. In the end, it is the Canberra Heat that gets the point.
Everyone working really, really hard early on, not letting anything go.
Exactly. Score quite tight as well at 6-7.
Another good serve. Decent serving on both sides. Clayton knocks it up. Niedermeyer, Clayton. Both defenses working really hard.
Great job to recover her own swing there.
They required a quick adjustment, it got it. Oh, it's wonderful, wonderful placement there from Michaela Adam. Found the corner.
Really informed today. She's found that corner quite a few times now already. Finding that gap. At the end of the day, it doesn't need to be a powerful shot, but if you can put it at enough pace towards a spot, very difficult to defend.
She's really dangerous on that side as well. Every time the ball finds her, you back her.
That one clean over the top of the block, but picked up anyways. A good tip, a great defence by Jamie Clayton.
Oh, managed to get it over in the end.
Good scramble play here. Here comes again.
That time Niedermeyer just to make it up.
Yeah, Vipers just a bit too strong second time around. Timeout called by the Canberra Heat. Gives them a chance to talk things over. Both teams with a fairly good start so far this set. Just one trying to get the edge over the other. At the moment it is the Vipers, but at the moment both teams playing quite well. Could easily see the Heat coming back.
It's very competitive as well, and it just seems to be that, by margins every now and again, things just don't go your way.
Exactly, yeah. A lot of long rallies coming up, and just seems at the moment Vipers are finding the way out on top of each of them at the moment.
These long rallies will start to tire you out as well.
Exactly, yeah. Especially we're only in the start of the set and they're already having these rallies. It's quite a tiring thing, especially with most of the game ahead.
Might be seeing subs soon, do we think?
Could do, depending on the performance of some of the players.
That's what you want straight after calling a timeout the first point.
Luzia Bourgeot swinging through the pipe quite well there.
Engelmeyer to serve. It's a good serve. Well blocked.
Great recovery there by the Canberra Heat. Engelmeyer to serve again. Clayton taking a quick break. leaving a chance for Kearney Dodd to come on.
Oh, looked out. Was it out?
Just outside, yeah. Great reception, though, from the rookie Kearney Dodd to come on. Not phased by the pressure of stepping into the ABL. Immediately first pass, quite good. Chance for her to swing now as well. It's a great swing off the top.
Oh, wonderful.
Great point one there.
Rochelle Slazen making her way onto the court for the Vipers.
Tessa Barber back to serve now.
A great block.
Great block by Kearney Dodd there. Did well to move to the ball, get her hands up over the net.
Tessa Barber behind it one more time. It's a great serve.
Good push outside. Great swing down
Knocked it
that
into
line.
her. Gets the point.
Fantastic swing down the line there.
Vipers lead 13-8 in the first set. Konjarski. She knows where she wants to hit it. Good serve. Dodd thought she had more space there, but it was blocked well by Tedesco.
Good form there by the Vipers to get that block together. Penetrate over the top of the net with little to no chance of that ball coming back.
The Vipers are slowly starting to run away with the points in this set.
Yeah, playing some real consistent volleyball. Canberra Heat yet to find their rhythm. Good scramble here by the Vipers. Canberra Heat get a second chance to attack.
That's another great block by Tedesco. That's two in a row. Just reads the game so well.
Reads the game well. He's got the pink armband, so throw the hitters off. It's fantastic. Fantastic play by the Vipers so far. Kimberly Vogel answering back with her own swing down that line ball. Beautifully taken.
They really are a focal point, aren't they, these pink armbands? I just can't stop staring at them.
Definitely attract your attention.
That's what you want. Clayton just misread that a little bit, and it was a really, really good spike.
Both teams showing signs of good aggression, but it seems the Vipers are just being a bit more consistent at this point, coming away with a few more points, a bit more crucial in their execution of the game so far.
Michaela Adam.
Great serve, good drop on it. Gudrun Niedermeyer moving, great set. Just a bit too far in front of Jennifer Tate, unable to get on that one.
Sue Jenkins very animated, speaking to her side.
Yeah, definitely. She's going to have a few words. 17-9's not really where you want to be. We're just trying to find that rhythm again, getting them to side out, focus on something else. Start being a bit more aggressive in attack, seeing what they can pull out. Here we go.
Michaela Adam. Another good serve. Oh, a bit too much on it.
That one dropping just a bit too late. She got the drop she wanted. It just kicked in slightly too late for her. Out the back it goes. Canberra Heat have a chance now to use this. Kearney Dodd stepping back to serve.
Oh, that's a good serve in the end. Knocks top of the net. That's well blocked. That was Tate. Great block. 2 quick points for the Heat.
Absolutely. They're all over at this point. Like, it's going to be keen to see the Vipers now try and side out. They've got the lead, but they've got to hold it. So Canberra Heat are going to be hungry to get it back.
Say it again, that's 3. 3 very, very quick points for the Heat, and all of a sudden a 7-point gap's become a 5-point gap.
2 fantastic serves there from Keone Dodd. She'll step up to serve again now.
And she's still taking her time. Another good serve. And another great point. Tate again.
Jennifer Tate rising up there, pretty much unreachable, and very quickly a timeout is called by the Vipers, definitely looking to break Keone's strong serving run.
And you need to break that momentum up as well, because it was just 4 quick points in a row, and all of a sudden that big lead has just been cut down. And before you know it, you let it go like that, you're behind.
Absolutely, so Vipers definitely going to be having a quick chat, just to say, got a quick break, reset mentally, we're going to get 1 pass. It's that sort of stuff you talk about, just getting 1 pass, 1 set, get it out there, and hitter needs to put it away, and that's it, then you're back in the game. So, but of course, Heat coming out now, ready to be more aggressive. They're going to have to keep chasing this lead down.
Also looking to use those timeouts to their advantage. Sue Howard's still really animated on the side, still giving instructions, making sure that no time is wasted. Dodd.
Absolutely. See if she can back it up again.
It's another good serve. Well defended. Oh, just couldn't keep it up.
Great play from both teams there, but of course, great swing from the big side Vipers. Keller rising up there. One of the Australian outsides there.
Zesko with a good serve. Dodd knocks it up.
Nicely done. It's a good push there.
Well,
only Dodd, great
to
dive.
keep it up.
Fantastic defense here by Canberra Heat. Can they keep it up though? Let's look to put it away now.
That's a third go, Bourgeot, and that time she gets it done.
And the crowd definitely appreciate that one too. Good to see Canberra Heat coming out on top of some of these long rallies now. As soon as the fire's been relit, they're back in it.
Sometimes you can be on top in these rallies as well and just wonder what you have to do to...
Just one crucial 3 points, yeah. One crucial 3-touch run for you guys and you're in. Great serve there from Tate, lots of wobble in the air. And she gets the defensive, backs it up.
Working very hard, Tate.
Vipers reclaiming their point now.
She got there quite quickly from the serve to the front of the court. Right in front of the net, recovered well. Deceivingly quick. I think that's the first serve that's hit the net.
Not so good for the Vipers, but good for Canberra Heat, looking to make that comeback. Still just 4 points behind. They need to find a way to claw that back.
Niedermeyer
with a great serve.
Tips to the top of the net. Bowden does well. To Dodd. Bourgeot, it's blocked. They'll get another go, but pass over to Vogel, just too much on it.
Difficult position to set from there. She was quite low, quite under the ball, having to find a way to get that up again, and she's unfortunately just pushed it a bit too wide this time. Canberra need to side out straight away though. No chance, no time to really dwell on that pass one. And they get a lucky break there. It's 2 in a row for the Vipers serving.
Yeah, I think there's a strobe or something behind us. That's a great block by Dodd. Come again, Adam.
No touch there by Vogel. Adam straight into the antenna, meaning the ball is considered out. Canberra Heat's point. They're reeling in that lead. Now just 3 points behind, 2017.
They were 8 or 7 points behind at one point. They've done really well. Bourgeot.
Fantastic
Great serve. They have to recover. Adam does.
Giving Canberra Heat the chance for a full-blown attack now. All 3 attackers running. Going to Vogel.
They keep it up, but
just can't manage to scramble that one back over the net.
Vogel just couldn't get back to her feet on time to receive it.
Very tight, close to the set now, so it's going to be interesting to see how both teams play.
Vipers are going to want to close this one out, but they're not coming to with serving like that.
I believe that's the 3rd serve in a row they've now put down the front of the net. Some of their side outs so far have been too good. They win the point, do very well, but then they put it down the front of the net. Hopefully the Heat now show a bit more serving consistency to see how we can hold up.
Tessa Harbour's serving game has been pretty good thus far. And it's another
fantastic
good serve. That's well hit by Adam. And the Vipers now just 3 points away from taking the first set. And they need a good serve here. And Jarski just makes sure it goes over more so than anything else with that one. That's well hit by Tate. Really, really clever.
Great use of the block there as well. Just she rises up. She sees those hands there. She may not have the cleanest hit opportunity, but she's done well to rake it off the side of the block there, getting her team the point. Great setup there by Niedermeyer, and of course, good pass.
Vogel, great serve.
Absolute rocket, that serve. Oh, that's going to be called for a double.
It is a double. And
timeout call as the lead has been cut yet again to just 2 points this time.
And Canberra Heat haven't managed to get a set past Vipers yet. It'll be a big set too. They were behind quite a bit, and the kind of belief that you'll get from coming back from that far down to win the set will be unbelievable. They've still got a bit to do.
Coaches of the Vipers will be looking to definitely try and get their teams to side out, focus on the point. It's important not to think about, you know, how close the game might be. It's important just to take each point as a separate occasion. They need a good side out here, and then they're only 2 points away from sealing the first set. Gives them a chance to reset. Hopefully the timeout has done nothing to distract Kimberly Vogel as she steps up.
Oh,
it's a
fly over and
skimmed the net. Almost looked like it wasn't going to make it, but it's just tricked over, catching the middle off guard, leading the lead to just be 1 point now. It is now anyone's game.
And Tedesco, she just put her hands up and apologised right away. She just said, misread that one. Reset, recover.
Absolutely, you have to take credit for your errors in volleyball, and she's done that well. She's moved on.
That's out. That is out.
And that's out. No touch.
It's an even game now.
Great fight from Canberra Heat to get back into this one.
That's a great comeback. The amount of belief that's going to give them, especially if they can go on to now win this set.
Great momentum shift now.
This Vogel still taking her time, still reading it. It's another great serve. And it's forced up high. And it's a great block. I read that so well.
Both the Canberra Heat crowd and bench are now getting behind their team, ready to go. Vipers bench
lead.
Slowly quietening down now.
Heat lead for the first time in this game. Tate's just been phenomenal.
Great chase back, just 2 points. Another fantastic serve by Vogel.
Oh, great pass there. That time, but Borja was there. Oh, that's well defended. Adam. It's back. Oh, that's wonderful.
Beautiful swing by Dodd there.
And the Heat just 1 point away from taking the first set. Melbourne will be going into it wondering what went wrong. Vogel, another big serve is needed. It's a great serve.
Great serve, here we go. Scrum play, it's definitely going to give a chance to Canberra.
There it is. And you can see how much it means to them as well.
The crowd love it as well.
That was huge.
Great
Several
job.
Points in a row.
Fantastic job there by the Canberra Heat to come back from that one. Being 8 point down at 1 point in the set and now coming back all the way to win it by 3.
And they weren't just 8 points down when it was super early. They were 8 points down when the Vipers were almost in double figures. It can be mentally tough to come back from that. Sometimes you just let it be a write-off and come back the next time, but don't let anything go. Use that pay dividends here.
Great performance there from Canberra Heat, especially to some of the experienced players really showing their worth later on in the sets, such as Jennifer Tate, as well as, of course, the rookie Keone Dodd coming on early on in that set when the momentum was very much against them and making sure to do her part to pull them back onto top.
You've got Vogel's serving game, just impeccable.
Fantastic serving there, lots of moving, lots of drop in the air. Very, very difficult for the Melbourne Vipers to pass that one.
You can see the chat here closest to us on the Melbourne Vipers side is a lot more serious. They're rallying the troops, and they're going to need to
Absolutely.
Just calm down a little bit, let things calm down, go back to playing their game, because very early on they were very strong, and it seems like they kind of just regressed a little bit there.
Canberra Heat definitely have their energy back now, so they're looking quite high, while the Vipers on a bit of a low at the moment. It's very important that they're going to try now to come back out, reset themselves and attack again.
We are back for the second of a possible 5 sets. The Canberra Heat coming back the first time, doing very, very well to win the first. How will the Vipers adjust? They serve.
Very interesting. Very interesting to see what changes the Vipers make.
Much better serve that time. The serves late were a little bit poor. Just let's get it over.
Great block by them. Oh, net touch called.
They're not happy about it.
Net touch called on Kiani Dodd there. She's not happy about it. She doesn't think she touched the net, but at the end of the day, all smiles. No dispute there. She's gone straight for it. Also to note, Vipers have changed their defensive specialist. The libero is now Michaela Faitlin.
2 quick points for the Vipers, and has this been the momentum shift that they need?
It's a good strong start again from the Vipers, but we know very well now that the Canberra Heat can come back from that, so it's interesting to see if they can hold it this time.
Third good serve. Over. Cleverly pushed over. And that one spiked out. You can see how much it means to Tedesco every point.
Good energy level coming from both teams at the moment. It just seems more, at the moment, a bit too much power almost coming from the Canberra Heat, putting some of their balls wide. A few small mistakes. Hoping to recover, no. Bit of miscommunication there as to who should go for it. Both the libero and the middle, because the ball passed outside the antenna, are allowed to step under the net to go and get it. They're allowed to chase it and dig it back to their side so their team can dig it over.
Very difficult to do though.
Very difficult to do, but unfortunately miscommunication made it impossible.
Ball came off the shoulder there, and just like that, it's 3-2. That's how quickly things can change.
That's an unfortunate error there. As you could hear the Melbourne Vipers team chanting out, knowing the ball was sailing too far. Kinkella just a bit too slow to get out of the way, though. Ball's hit her on the way past.
Sometimes it's worth just keeping it in play.
Kinkella, great find there.
The touch just kind of span the ball away from her and couldn't adjust in time to get to it.
Yeah, definitely there. The touch thrown off the defensive positioning a little bit.
Here's Adam.
She's had some very good serves in the first set, so see how she goes now.
It's another good one. It's knocked up. Straight. Calling for it. And it's blocked well. Go back down the other side, and that's very, very well done there by Kinkella.
Kinkella, great swing. Tedesco with a lot of energy, making sure to keep her team up and going.
Adam looking for another good serve. Rises high that time. It is a good serve.
Keller again showing
just
her,
well.
using her height to her advantage, being sort of smart about it. Kimberly Vogel just minor error there on the pass over. Vipers now regaining their lead. They've pushed it to 4 points now. Adam again to serve.
Some dip on it. Niedermeyer sets it up. Fulton defended well. Don't try and let it in. Oh, they've kept it in. Wow. And it's into the net, and the Heat get the point. Well, they had to work hard for that one. That was beautiful. Talk about putting your body on the line.
Unfortunate to see number 19, the Vipers captain Kelly Lean, out for this weekend. She's the setter for the Volleyroos, so she would have been a very crucial player to have on court. A lot of experience around her, but unfortunately due to her wrist injury, she can no longer participate this weekend. Hopefully we'll see her come on for a few points at some point. Good chase there by the Vipers. Vipers turn to chase this time. Can the Canberra Heat capitalise though?
Oh, it's out.
Jennifer Tate for a short second visibly annoyed, but very quickly to move past it. Experience she's undoubtedly gained over her many tours for Australia.
Zesko just over the net. It's a good serve. Almost blocked well, but he get the point.
Jennifer Tate back to serve now for the Canberra Heat. It's a great serve, no spin on the ball whatsoever. Lots of drop though.
That's it, the antenna.
Great line swing by Keller. Just unfortunately she's put it into the antenna this time around, giving Canberra Heat the point. Canberra Heat have closed the lead now to just 2 points. Seems like there's a lot of 3 or 4 point runs back and forth now.
Tate to serve again. Oh, it's wonderful. Just dropped in front of Adam. She couldn't adjust in time. And once again, the gap is 1 point.
Fantastic serving. A lot of drop on that ball. You saw it travel and just almost drops immediately. Very, very difficult to defend there.
Adam just pushed forward just a tiny bit this time. And yes, you can see why she had to. Oh, it's wonderful. It's done it again. Working hard for everything. The Vipers are wondering what they had to do to get the point. He let nothing go, and they've managed to tie it up.
Another thing to note is another youngster has stepped onto the court. Number 11, Lauren Cox, has stepped on now. Interesting to see what she does now. She had a very, very good defensive dive there to help Canberra Heat keep that point alive.
They'll make an impression. That's the way to do it. It's into the net from Adam, and the Heat lead.
Just 17 years old, Lauren Cox is. Playing in the top league she can in the country, doing very, very well for herself.
Timeout's been called. Heat lead for the first time in this set. They won't have to wait as long to do it this time.
Both coaches taking time now just to address their teams. Trying to talk about what could possibly give them the upper edge. Very, very close set score at the moment though. Only 1 point between them. Canberra Heat currently on top, but we could very easily see a change as well.
Tate to serve. It's another good serve. It was there, Niedermeyer.
Good defensive up there by Kimberly Vogel, just Niedermeyer unable to get under that net to chase it back. Kimberly will probably look to keep it on their side of the net, just a bit more control next time around, but great first time reaction though.
Waterfall.
Niedermeyer with a good dive there to keep it alive. Good defensive play by Canberra Heat. Vipers will attack.
It's a great recovery. That's in as well. Waterfall left it thinking it was going out. It swerved in. That's a brilliant shot.
Canuzio Bourgeot showing some great class there, hitting the white line. Perfect splay hitting shown. Great hustle there by Canberra Heat to win that point.
That serve. Not straight enough. Just going for this back left corner. Niedermeyer couldn't quite get it.
A lot of float on that serve. Could have gone either way almost. Float just out though, unfortunately.
Kinkela to serve. It's a good one too. Niedermeyer. So backwards. Block was good, but not on target.
Just got to try and turn that shoulder in a little bit more. Rotate your arm and shoulders and face a bit more in court to try and get your body around that ball a bit more. But again, Bourgeot using the block beautifully.
Powerful serve.
Great set by Jamie Clayton, the libero there.
Oh, that's wonderful. They two managed to get it back over the Vipers. Niedermeyer sets it up. It's another good block. Niedermeyer sets it up again. And that time,
that's tipped straight out, unfortunately. No touch off the block there. High IQ play, though. Good chance for the use of the hands to come into play, but unfortunately, County Dot just misses the top of them, pushing the ball straight out.
Tedesco away, back onto the court. Engelmeyer serves. No leap, just straight up and down. That got a touch on the way out, surely. Yep, it did.
This time, County can find their hands. Swings it straight past, making a good swing.
Canberra lead 11 points to 10. Just point for point at the moment. Very, very competitive game of volleyball.
Goran Cox coming for our first serve of the game now.
It's a good serve too. Set up nicely for Adam. It's kept up. That's hit the roof. It's too much on it.
That's just unfortunate. Great defensive up there by Georgia Niedermeyer, but unlucky to hit the roof on the second touch.
Konjarski. Good serve. Set up by Niedermeyer. That's out.
Just a long there by...
Once again, Vipers lead. Got a touch.
Touch there by Georgia Niedermeyer. She went to take it and then leave it at the same time, but unfortunately it's nicked her on the way past. Great swing though by the Vipers.
The Vipers also restored that early 2-point lead that they had. Niedermeyer and Bourgeot just can't get it over the net. And a good momentum shift from a Melbourne point of view now. Konjarski. Serving game's been pretty good.
Another great serve. Canberra Heat looking to side out. Decides to go to Vogel. Vogel can't find the answer just yet. Kinkella's going to fire for the Vipers. County Dog can find the block though. Great block on the pipe there.
And they're not going to be disheartened, Canberra, by losing a couple of points, because they know that in this game it's kind of swinging that way. Not really going 1 for 1 at the moment.
Kinkella, good strong swing now. Vogel over the answer on the defense.
It's good defense there.
Great swing by Adam off the top of the block. Good recovery by Canberra Heat. County Dodd to swing now.
Oh, it's a clever touch. Konjarski was there to read it. That's well out. Canberra bring it back to within a point.
Kyler Adam looking for the top of the hands there, just unable to find it.
Well, it's the first time Canberra serves at the net. And it's a cheap point to give away, especially in a game as tight as this.
Kimberly Vogel, though, quick to reset herself.
It's Adam. Angermeyer knocks it back. That's wonderful stuff by Canberra, forcing the error.
County Dog now back to serve.
Too much behind that one for Dodd, and that's 2 serves in a row. The Heat have lost points.
Come off a great serving run in the first set for Keone. Unlucky on this second time through.
Tedesco.
Tedesco finds a great serve, but Niedermeyer can still pick it up.
That's cleverly touched over. And King Keller just couldn't get there. 15-16. This one's going to be tight the whole way.
Tried to get a hand under it, just couldn't. Great play from Canberra Heat there. Great pass from libero Jamie Clayton. George Niedermeyer with the big set. Great follow-up there. Lots of wobble on that serve there. Fantastic serve by Jenny Tate.
They've left that one cleverly.
Great line swing, just unlucky. Couldn't find the spot this time around. We know she's good at those. We know she can find that line. She's found it before this game. Just unlucky on this attempt. Great leave, though, by the Vipers to recognise the ball is out. Waterfall serving now.
Decent serve. That's a decent point. Canberra Heat.
Great middle swing there by Lauren Cox. Finding the gap between the blockers. Vipers trying to answer with a middle hit of their own. Kimberly Vogel.
Too much behind that.
A lot of power, just unable to find a court with it. Never again, their 2-point lead again.
Good serve. Sets up by Niedermeyer. Rijard. King Keller returns. It's too much behind that one there.
Angermeyer just putting it a bit too long there. Good timing, good set. Just couldn't quite get on top of the ball to keep it down.
It's been a while since someone's got 2 points in a row. Heat trying to do that here.
Bringing Tessa Barber on now. Normally a middle. She's going to come on to swing in the opposite position.
And Bourgeois will serve.
Interesting tactic here by Sue.
Looking for a better serve this time. It is a great serve.
Tactic's a bit unlucky there. She pulled the extra middle on to try and create a larger block. It's worked. They've got the touch, but just not the touch they wanted on that block. Just coming off the side of Tessa Barber's arm.
Angermeyer serve for Melbourne. It's a good serve. Come off the net and backwards.
Vipers' chance to really attack now. They got the free ball.
Well, that's well blocked. That's somehow crawled over the net.
Oh, great defense by the Vipers.
And that's gone out without a touch.
Lauren Cox to serve now.
It's a good serve by
Cox.
Great serve,
but a perfect pass.
And straight into the net from Adam. And once again, we have a tied game.
Timeout taken there by the Vipers.
Well, this is the first time that one side has got 2 points in a row for a while, and they've realised that it could lead to a bit of a change in momentum and a bit of dominance. So just break the game up now. Come back.
Heat doing very well now to maintain themselves. They've caught back up again. 19 all. Let's see if they can hold this lead. Both teams coming back on court now. It'll be interesting to see what changes they've made after the timeout.
Lauren Cox
looking to keep a clear head here as she opens up again for the Heat.
Good serve. Knocked up by Adam. Backwards towards Konjarski, and that's well blocked. The Heat lead again, 20-19.
Dodd and Tate perfectly sealing that block. No chance of the hit coming through there.
Another good serve. Adam that time gets it right. We have a tight game, 20-all.
That ball drifted right out to the antenna. She had all the lines she wanted and she decided to take it. Beautiful swing there by Adam.
Konjarski, her serving game's been pretty good for Melbourne. It's another great serve. And Melbourne lead again. It is getting very, very tight at the end of the second set.
We could see another timeout here from Canberra Heat coming up.
Niedermeyer. That's a good block.
Most likely.
That's Sue's thinking about it.
She's definitely thinking about it. There she goes. She is going for it. She is going to call it. Right idea as well. Right idea as well. In crunch time of the set. Canberra Heat now just need to talk things over really quickly. Find that energy just to side out. Vipers will just be looking to keep their momentum going. Focusing on trying to close this set out this time round. Second time they've been up at the late stages of the set. All they got to do is hold on to this lead now. They can afford to go point for point with a 2-point gap. As long as they hit 25 with 2 points between them, they're fine.
Konjarski. Good serve. Niedermeyer. And definitely got a touch there from Fulton. The Heat looking to build on this momentum. Here comes the serve. It's a good serve. And it's knocked. That's a bad error there. But she has to keep her head up and look to recover right away. King Keller.
Back to 22-all. Now it's crunch time. Very crucial stage now.
It's Barber.
Both teams under a lot of pressure now.
Another good serve. That time King Keller gets it right. Bit of confusion there. Adam knocks it over. Niedermeyer sets it up. Oh, that's wonderful.
Great swing from Keone Dodd there. Great job on coming on, making an impact so far. Tessa Barr was phenomenal serving, hoping to continue it now.
It's another good serve from Barber. They've got a touch on the way over, and it's 23-all.
Adam back to serve now.
Needs to be a good one. It is a good one. Niedermeyer sets it up. Dodd. It's knocked back up. Over back in Keller. Well blocked. Waterfall manages to get it over. Niedermeyer sets it up. Oh, that's a wonderful block there from King Keller to block Tate.
Great watch by King Keller, watching that confusing run. The slide run there of the middle when she runs that long ball, takes off on one foot. Can be quite a confusing one to watch. King Keller all over it though, watching her run the whole way, making sure to get a block up in front of her in time.
Melbourne on set point. Adam serve. Knocked up. Let's recover from this one. It's well defended by Faitlin. It's over. She does get there. It's onto the net. It's knocked over.
It does come over. 1 point needed. Can they find it though? Can they find it?
Yep.
Keone Dodd, too wide.
Oh, there's too much on it.
Vipers will close the set this time round.
We are tied at 1 set apiece. There are 2 more sets guaranteed. And that would have been tiring.
Great play from both teams so far. Really, really well contested, especially towards those late stages of the set. Doesn't seem to matter who's up. It's just both teams really fighting, making sure to come back. That's twice, though, that we've seen the team on top sometimes get overthrown right on match point.
Could be in for a 5-setter.
Could do it at this stage. Both teams playing very, very well, playing to their strengths.
So a lot more competitive than yesterday.
Absolutely. Both coaches straight into their teams, sorting out game plans and strategies, talking about things they need to improve and change. Preparing for set 3. Here we go, back for the third set. Canberra Heat making some changes. You can see Layla Basic stepping onto the court now. A lot of noise supporting the first serve.
That's a serve. It's a good one, but the first point goes the way of the Vipers. And Clayton's come on.
Libero back on now, here we go. Looking to side out straight away early in the set. Good pass there by Jamie Clayton. It's a great back set. Great defense, good scramble plays, both teams. Keone Dodd, unfortunately.
Very well done there. Let's go. 2 good early points for the Vipers.
Keone Dodd being good at finding hands so far, but unfortunately this time she found the block.
Oh, that's a great serve. And just like that, they lead by 3.
Seems to be a repeating pattern here for the Vipers. Starting off each set with a couple points in the lead.
Kinjarski tips top of the net. That was hit hard, but controlled well. Adam touched over. Dodd did well to adjust. It's a good rally, is Clayton. Sets up Dodd again.
Great tip by Dodd, unlucky it's picked up.
That's very, very well done there by Tedesco.
Tedesco using her own tip. Finding that blank spot there, just behind the middle blocker.
You're very, very keen to keep the momentum going. I wonder how long it's going to be before Sue Jenkins calls a timeout.
Maybe 1 or 2 more points if the Canberra Heat cannot side out.
It's a great block.
Great block.
but defended well again. It's a good adjustment.
Canada losing the joust there, but picking it back up.
It's a great block again. Adam, it's blocked again, but touched the net. She knew it right away. It's one of the more obvious ones that you're going to see. It's the first point of the third set for the Heat.
Unfortunately, waterfall there after a great rally, just hitting the bottom of the net in an attempt to dig. Unintentionally, just a shame there.
First time the towel has to be used as well this game.
Make sure to keep the playing court nice and dry. Don't want any players hurting themselves.
It's Vogel. In the first set, her serving game was phenomenal.
Lots of noise coming from the Canberra Heat bench.
That's another good serve. Oh, it's gone out.
Lots of movement in the edge. Unfortunately, couldn't drop it enough in time.
Keller was positioned well to see it as well. She's right on the line, so she just ducked. Knew it was going to go straight over her head. And out of play. 5-1, Adam's serve. It's a good serve. Bourgeois recovers well. Dod's blocked.
Vipers definitely coming out this set a lot stronger.
They're looking to keep that momentum going, trying not to let anything.
Very good defensive at the moment, good form on blocks.
Ooh. Smacks the waterfall in the back of the head.
Tedesco's
Quickly goes and apologises. Almost looked on purpose, but I'm sure it wasn't.
Just a miss hit on the serve there. Tedesco rubbing it off. Trying to go back to serve.
Dodd way too far.
Too much power on that one.
Tedesco. Good serve.
Good serve, good pass. George Niedermeyer with a quick push outside.
There's a lot on that. Tedesco recovers well.
Great recovery. Jamie Clayton with a fantastic pass. Niedermeyer to push it out again. One-on-one block.
That's a great swipe.
And that's exactly what you're looking for on offense. Setters looking to push that tempo, make sure their hitters only have one block. And in most encounters, that opportunity always goes in favour of the hitter.
Bassage makes her way back onto the court. Tate to serve. It's a good serve by Tate. Knocked up by Waterfall.
Good slide press.
Well recovered. Good defence. Bourgeois tipped over. Knocked up.
The call has been a net touch on the Vipers side. Good quick eyes of the second referee there. Lead is now cut down to 3.
That changes so quick. It was like 10 seconds ago, the lead was 7. It's Tate. Oh, I thought they might leave that. Bit of miscommunication there. Now the lead's been cut down to 2.
Yeah, that was a great serve there. It's gone past over the top of the pass hitter, standing in 6, and the opposite's not sure whether or not to leave it, so she's gone to take it. And unfortunately, she's mistaken it.
Anytime you keep your opponent in 2 minds, you know,
exactly.
You've done a good job. Almost done it again there. Time not.
Keller just rising up there. So much height, so much power.
Great hit by Keller.
Make sure to follow through on the swing. Not much the defense can do in that position.
Clayton onto the court. Serves a good one. They've let it go out.
Canberra Heat appealing the touch, but immediately letting the argument go. Ball goes a bit wide, and the lead is back up 2-4 for the Melbourne Vipers.
Waterfall to serve. It's a good serve. Forced the error. And a timeout has been called.
We could see a timeout. Here it is. Right idea from the coach here, trying to end that run nice and quick. Looking just to reset the team members on court. Just trying to cycle the team back up. Trying to focus on just that first contact, get a nice first pass. Their hitters are more than capable of scoring the point, so we'll just be getting that nice first pass up on their setter's head so the setter can do more with it, and the hitters will put it away. Vipers, however, looking just to continue their rhythm, continue a nice aggressive serve.
Good serve from Waterfall. Knocked up by Dodd. Basic. That's clever from Layla Basic.
Very fast-paced reception there from Keani Dodd. Georgia Namita quick to react though to give it straight to Basic, who was able to put it away.
Good serve by Niedermeyer. Waterfall.
Keller with a great tip. Up to the linesman to the side. Ball looked out from up here, but linesman very confident in his decision. And the ref trusts his linesman, which is always good to see. No overrule there. Keller serving now. Strong flow.
Serve. Oh, that's in.
Great swing there from Bourgeot.
Bourgeot will serve as well.
Looking to keep the noise up on the bench, keep the support going.
A lot of power behind that one. Knocked up towards Waterfall. Drops down. Good point for the Vipers. Lead 12-7.
Almost a bit of a softer touch on the hit there, but just what the Vipers needed to score the point.
And a lot more consistent this round from the Vipers. So Engermeyer.
Vipers at the moment doing very well to maintain their 5-point lead, 12-7.
Good serve from Engermeyer. Ball's floating all over the joint. Vogel, set up. It's just tipped over.
High pass.
Dodd blocked. Comes back again. Good recovery. Good chance for the Vipers to attack. Waterfall up. Great rally.
Great rally. Here we go. Can someone put it away?
Adam
Adam
knocked
can't.
up. Good defense.
Niedermeyer will find Dodd. Dodd with a tip. Easily picked up by Waterfall though. Keller finding the rhythm. There it is. Just unable. Keller a bit too strong there. Clayton unable to find the position to defend it.
Vipers really had to earn that point.
Well, here we go. We're seeing Georgia Clayton come on now. Taking off Keani Dodd. Just a chance to rest Keani Dodd. Great first 2 sets. Georgia Clayton coming on fresh legs though.
An hour played now here at the AIS Arena.
Does find herself the serve target, as is often the case.
Bourgeot.
Good placement from Bourgeot. Tedesco really on it now.
Adam.
Great set, good block, but it's picked back up.
Somehow makes its way
Great
back
recovery.
over the net. And that's a wonderful point line there by Basic for the Canberra Heat.
They're making sure that ball does not come back up again.
She'll go to serve as well.
Good serve as well, lots of drop.
Waterfall locks it up. Net touch.
Double touch there. Goal due to the fact that the ball did not touch the blocker on the net. The ball has gone straight into the net, meaning there was no touch there. 4-ball called.
Straight into the net from Basic. And the Vipers regain that 5-point lead.
Still at the moment looking at that point-for-point sort of atmosphere, but Vipers still just maintaining to hold this lead, which they really need to do.
They'll take point for point the whole way through now.
Clayton, quick chase
well
down.
Tate
Looking to
knocks
get a
it
good
over.
block up now. It's the slide coming in. Great block by Georgia Clayton. She's ecstatic about that one.
And just the way that ball was spinning on the net, there's no way they could get there. Very difficult to get that without even touching the net.
Having an impact from immediately coming onto the court now.
And here's Vogel.
As soon as she gets to the front row, big block now for her. And the fist bump celebration.
Vogel, whose serving game has been so strong today. It's another good serve. Waterfall knocks it up for Adam, who wins the point.
A little bit of a seam there between the middle blocker and the opposite, or in this case, the setter. Keller very quick to find that gap as well. Apologies, Adam.
Wow, it's a wonderful hit.
Georgia Clayton on fire now, making sure her return to the court is known. She comes back and earns herself the serve.
She's going to have some confidence after that one. Good serve.
Fantastic serve there, Dan.
Keller knocked up. Waterfall.
Pushed up.
And Keller. Clayton as well to knock it up. Bourgeois blocked.
Tedesco is absolutely on fire this set. It's a block party out there for her, blocking everyone. Especially on that outside ball. She's shutting them down quite a lot this set. Really doing her job as a middle blocker well.
She goes to serve as well as Angermeyer makes her way onto the court. Right in front of the net. Oh, it's a great serve. Set up for Angermeyer.
Net touch called there.
Oh, she accidentally knocks it into Tate.
Tedesco to serve again now.
It's another good serve. Clayton. Bourgeois. Adam knocks it up. Waterfall. Definitely got a couple of touches on the way through and no one could knock it backwards.
Absolutely.
The timeout is called.
Big touch off the block and just the defense unable to recover it this time round.
And that lead has now been extended to 7 points here in the third set. It's currently one set apiece. Canberra took the first one. It was tight in the first, very tight in the second as well, which the Vipers took. The Vipers running away with the third set.
Canberra this time needing to focus a bit more on just trying to side out now. Down by 7 now, the lead has increased. Vipers almost at that 20-point mark, looking to end this set now. Heat looking to chase that down again like they've done in the first set. They've overcome a bigger deficit, so let's see if they can do it again this time.
Good serve. Done by Clayton. Bourgeois. It's blocked.
Fantastic pickup though. She's picked up her own block. Keller finding over the block.
It's tipped over. It's cleverly done. Back across. Vogel.
Great defensive up. Block. Chance for Canberra Heat to attack now.
And
perfectly done.
Very, very effectively.
Was able to find that line shot right before the block sealed it out. Perfect swing there.
Another good long rally.
Super Bourgeois.
Here's Tate. Serve from right in front of us. Yes.
Fantastic serve. Finds that ace on the back line. It's just what they need now as they reel in that lead.
An excellent serve.
Already dropped it down now to 5 points.
Just like she did before. Just making them question where the ball's going.
Another strong serve. We could see a timeout from the Melbourne Vipers.
A few good points here.
Could see a timeout from the Melbourne Vipers shortly in order to reduce this run. Because they're chasing down that lead. That's 3 back-to-back points. Lead only now at 4 for the Vipers.
Another good serve from Tate. Another point goes their way.
Most likely timeout coming now. There it is. Fantastic job from Canberra Heat now to reel in that 7-point deficit and pull it straight back. No hesitation to just 3. Perfect play from them. Vipers just needing a chance to reset themselves. Both coaches quite active in those timeouts, talking to their teams.
Tate to serve.
Hopefully the timeout won't break her rhythm.
A lot of space on that left-hand side. Put down. Looks like it has done.
It's the coach's point there for the Victorian Vipers.
Waterfall looks like she'll be the one to take the serve. Vipers lead by 4. This to take them to 20 points. Clayton.
Great serve. Clayton able to pick it up, though.
Hooked up.
Vipers looking to attack again. Keller with lots of line, and she finds it.
Great hit. Clayton just couldn't knock it back into play. And that's 20 points to 15 for the Vipers. 5 away from taking the second set in a row. Clayton knocks it up. Bassett just couldn't do anything about that one. It's a couple of good points in a row now for the Vipers.
Vipers regaining their confidence now, pushing the lead back to 6 points. Only 4 points from closing the set. Waterfall serving down the front of the net, however.
Well, they're in a very similar position in the first set, and it was that serve into the net that kind of broke their rhythm up a little bit and let Canberra
leaving
come back.
The door open just enough for Heat to maybe get back in.
Niedermeyer, good serve.
Good push. Great block there.
Vogel.
Using the hands of the blockers perfectly there is Kimberly Vogel. Lead again being cut down now to just 4.
Another good serve needed from Niedermeyer. It is a good serve. Knocked up by Adam. Waterfall. Back to Adam. That's way too far, and that's 3 quick points for the Canberra Heat, who have very, very quickly come back again.
Only 3 points now. Georgia Niedermeyer, a cool as head as any. That's a fantastic serve. Lots of movement on that. Waterfall from Keller now. Great off-speed shot. We have a small collision, but they're back up. Clayton going wide now.
This is very clever from Canberra as well. Don't panic. The ball's in the air. Let them get back up and then continue play.
Great play now.
What, 4 in a row now for Canberra?
Just 2 points, and a second timeout is used, as it should be. Just 2 points separate these teams. However, 4 points is all that is needed for the Vipers to secure a set number 2 for themselves.
Thing is, if this one does go to a 5-setter with Canberra to slow starts at the beginning of sets, they can't really afford to do that in the 5th set.
Absolutely, Canberra definitely don't want this pushing to 5. They are a very strong team. They can probably more than handle themselves in the 5th set, but at the moment their slow starts to a set. 5 is probably not the ideal place for them to be. They'll hopefully look to close this one out and then close the 4th out as well.
But as the game goes on, as games go on, they seem to get stronger, so maybe end up paying dividends to them in the 5th set.
Absolutely.
Very fit team.
Especially the depth of their bench as well, going to come in handy. A lot of youth on the bench.
It's a good serve by Niedermeyer. Timeout didn't break that. Konjarski.
Great swing there off the top of the block. Keeping a cool head in this close moments.
Kincaid to serve.
Just got to keep it in at this point in time.
Well, it's not top of the net, but it's gone over. So she'll take it. That's a great hit. And the Heat back to within 2.
Perfectly found there. Vogel keeping that aggression up. It's important for both teams to make sure they keep the aggressive swinging going on. Aggression's what's winning most of the points, so make sure to keep that power.
Into the net.
This is now a really difficult moment. That's a big mental barrier, especially when the game's this close, to have a service error. But it's important just to let that go. Focus on your next point.
Good serve. Back within 2 points now.
Tessa Barber here to serve.
That's tipped over very, very well.
Fantastic dive there by Tessa Barber, just unable to find.
Heat back to within 1. the set belongs to Melbourne.
Fantastic job there from the Vipers. Great timeouts called by the coach. Now we'll see Canberra Heat needing to make some changes to come back out ready for this fourth set. We could be looking at a 5-set match here. When we come back. Stepping back on here for the the fourth set now. Canberra Heat running with the same lineup they just had in the previous set. Some confidence being shown in this lineup to work.
They came very close. Engelmeyer to serve.
Hopefully Canberra Heat avoid the few-point deficit to start with, making it easy for them to chase.
Good first serve for Engelmeyer, and a very, very easy early point for the Vipers. Unforced error.
The Vipers will yet again start off the set with the lead.
Another good serve from Engelmeyer. And a good return point from Vogel.
Fantastic swing there from Kimberly Vogel. Perfect set. Block near nowhere to be found. Block out of position slightly there. Michaela Adam just dropping off her arc on the block, leaving Kimberly a wide open line swing.
Good serve. Woodfall locks it up. Michaela over the net. That's very, very well done there from the Heat.
Much better start this time round. 2-1, the Heat leading now.
Not really used to seeing them lead early. As the game goes on, they tend to get stronger, so we'll see if that trend continues.
Yeah, definitely. Showing already a much stronger start to a set. Hopefully this can continue out for them.
Goal blocked. Point goes to the Vipers. It's 2 apiece.
serve there from the Vipers. Niedermeyer pushing the ball up. Bourgeot being very quick to react. Perfect pass by Clayton. Niedermeyer all options.
Sets it up.
Goes out to Clayton. Clayton tries the hands.
Touched and it goes underneath.
Clayton tried the hands there, just unlucky in this situation. Niedermeyer unable to pick that ball back up. Konjalski will step back yet again for the serve, as the Vipers have now retaken the lead 3-2.
Niedermeyer back across. It's another good point. Very much better start in an early set for the Canberra Heat.
Canberra Heat doing well at the start of this set, making sure to maintain their volleyball and make sure to keep it fairly error-free.
Canberra to serve. Good serve, but a bit too much on it. Seen the Vipers leave a few of those ones to their detriment that time. It was the right decision. It's Adam.
Been a very confident server so far all game.
It's that one hard. It's knocked up.
Good set, push out.
Bourgeot. That one's looked out as well. No.
Linesman calling out, but the players and the main ref knowing the ball came off the block there.
It's an excellent hit. We're back tight at 4-all. Tate serve.
Fantastic serve again. No spin on that.
Let's go. It's knocked up high. It doesn't hit the roof though. Niedermeyer flips for Bourgeot. And the Heat lead again. This is looking like it could go to 5 sets.
Both teams not giving an inch this set.
Sison has made her way onto the court.
It's a good push out. Lots of line for Keller.
It's out.
Asking a setter for the ball to be just a bit further out for her. She had a lot of line there. Just tried to use it and just unfortunately put the ball out.
Puts a curve on it. Good serve. Kinkella knocks it up.
High reach here from Kinkella.
It's high. It's come back over. That's a very, very clever touch there.
Waterfall doing well there. Demonstrating some of that high setter IQ required to play the position. Having time, putting it straight behind her. Tedesco serving now. She's had a great serving run all game, so hopefully she'll continue this form.
Another good serve. And the point goes to Canberra. They lead by 2 here in the 4th set. Must-win set for Canberra as well. Niedermeyer to serve. It's just important to get it over at this stage. Oh, it's a great serve. Knocked up by Keller.
Adam's just strong on that pipe. Block just not sealing up enough. Adam able to find the gap there.
Always curving out from Waterfall. And the 2-point lead is restored for Canberra.
It's a good serve, a lot of movement on that. Not going to be too unhappy with that minor error.
Oh, it's a good serve. Adam knocks it up, and that's out. Didn't get a touch.
Angamai is doing very, very well there to turn the ball across her body. Just unfortunately, she's put it outside the sideline this time round. Great job of the blockers of Canberra Heat to force this error.
And now it's Canberra that are slowly building up a lead. It's another good serve. And they lead by 4. Could see a timeout soon.
Bourgeot serving very well at the moment, looking to continue that.
Oh, it's a great serve again. Touch done by Sison.
Bit too high on the set there.
And it stayed in.
Keller's able to do a lovely little cut. put that in the bottom corner on the line.
And Kinkela will serve as well. She's been working really, really hard, Kinkela.
Niedermeyer with a good set. Kimberly Vogel here.
Vipers get it to within 2. Kinkela to serve again.
Now the Vipers turn to chase the lead down, and they're doing so quite well at the moment.
Yeah. Very, very cleverly left.
Good matrix movement there from Georgia Clayton to get out of the way of that one.
Leila Basic. Good serve from her. Sison knocks it up by Waterfall.
Adam's done well. Great pick up there, however, by Borjo. She's going to get the chance to hit it again.
Does. Well done, Waterfall. Back up to Adam. Blocked very, very well by Tate.
Huge
Canberra lead
block
by
there. Massive block there for the volleyroo. Showing how it's done. Good form over the net there. Nice high arms, making sure to penetrate into the other side of the court.
Good serve. Adam up to Sison, back up to Adam. Back up. That's well hit. Oh, it's great work by Sison. Great defensive work. We're going to try and get it back. They do. It's tipped over. It's a chance for the Vipers to attack. And they attack very, very well.
Do not waste an opportunity. That's a great point there for Angermeyer. Lots of running opportunities where she's taken almost no run up. She's just immediately jumped just to sell herself, and she's received the ball and hit it quite well. She's earned herself the serve, yep. Towel's being called for again. Keani Dodd being moved into a coach talk. Possibility of moving on court again here.
Serve from Angermeyer. Good point for Canberra.
Great swing by Vogel there, finding the gap, hitting it down in between the two blockers. Tedesco visibly irritated, but she was unable to close that one out.
Vogel serve. Came straight back over. This time we'll get a chance to a bit more of an offensive knock over the net. Right, very well done.
Looking to shut her out now. Kate able to get the block, but not the shut down.
Oh, that's very clever.
Niedermeyer keeping it involved there. Adam will go again.
That's well out. Too much on it from Adam. She knew it as soon as she hit it.
She'll find nothing this time through. It's come off her hand incorrect, not the way she wanted it to. Bit of a miss swing there for her. Keani Dodd now subbing in for Georgia Clayton. Had a tougher third set, but she's had an amazing first two, so see how the break has helped her.
Canberra with a 5-point lead here in the fourth set. Must win set for them. Dodd to serve. Just want to get it over the net.
Again, that clapping intro into every serve. Lots of support always coming from that Canberra Heat bench. It's a great
right hand
serve.
side, but way too much on it there, and got it over the net, but it goes out. Adam to serve.
A lot of power on the serve there, just unfortunate it's gone outside here. Adam looking to give her team a needed boost. And she does find it. Scramble play here, chance for the Vipers to win something back. And Keller makes it count. Brilliant play there by the Vipers, doing well now, cutting that lead down to just 3. They're slowly on their way, climbing their way back to being on top in this last set. 2 towels required this time round.
Adam to serve. Taking your time a little bit. It's a good serve. Niedermeyer. Tate was there. It's touched over by Tate. It's a good point for Canberra. Leads 16-12 in the 4th set. They are down by 2 sets to 1.
Much better set from them so far. Looking to keep that momentum going.
Hour and a half played. Tate to serve. Blocked well, but just couldn't crawl over the net. Tedesco.
Serving well so far. Another good serve.
But Maya.
Waterfall, quick push to Kinkella. She does find that line. It was left for her and she decided to take it this time round.
Gap's reduced to just 2 points.
Too much for Kimberly Vogel to defend this time round. Just 2 points in it. Towel is needed. Canberra Heat still in the lead, but Vipers very quickly coming back, closing down on that 2-point advantage.
Straight into the net. Tedesco's frustrated with herself, but
one of very few serves errors she's actually made all game. So far a very stellar serving performance from her.
One of the co-captains, Niedermeyer, she goes straight into the net as well. Waterfall. She get it over the net. She can.
Fantastic serve. Good set here. Oh. The middle just unable to reach it. Niedermeyer pushing that set just a tad too high. Would have been a great idea though.
Waterfall to serve again. They've clawed the gap just within 1.
Great serve from Waterfall. Ace is definitely what they needed as they've now tied it up 17-all. Canberra Heat will take the timeout in order to try to break Waterfall's rhythm and a chance to give her players the opportunity to reset themselves, ready to attack again.
They need to as well. They're in a good position. Now they find themselves even.
Now it's time for them to see if they can repeat what the Vipers have been doing. Now they've been caught up to, they're going to have to try and pull ahead again.
It's just 8 points stand between the Vipers and victory.
Sue Jenkins really having a word with the Canberra Heat, making sure to really inspire them, bring them with the energy they need off the bench. They need to increase the talk on court, increase that communication, be ready to play.
It's a good serve. It's too much on it, and the Vipers lead.
It was a good pass, good set, but just unfortunately unable to put the ball away this time round. Waterfall back to serve again.
Niedermeyer up.
Great defense by the Vipers. Kinkella able to find that tip. Dodd quick to pick it up, but it's the wrong sort of pick up into the antenna. Georgie Clayton being brought straight back in for a sub, hoping to boost them defensively now.
Vipers lead 19-17. Another good serve needed from Waterfall. It is.
Vogel, good swing, but Kinkella quickly picked up. Middle of chance now. Niedermeyer finding Denuzia Bourgeot. She'll put it back.
Up from Sizen. Almost a little bit of miscommunication there, but it comes off for him. Bourgeot again. Adam knocks it up.
Kinkella now rising up, finding that cross ball.
Knocks it into Clayton. That's 3 very, very big points after the timeout for the Vipers. Her lead 20-17. 5 points away from taking this game and doing the double over the Canberra Heat women.
Heat need to relight the embers if they want to come back in this one.
Oh, that's very, very, very clever.
We could see the second timeout for the Canberra Heat used. I think we will. Yes. Second timeout called. They're definitely going to need it this time around. Chance for the players to reset. There's a 4-point gap, but only 4 points needed for the Vipers to close the game and walk away 2-0 in the games this weekend. Teams retaking the court. Last of Canberra Heat's timeouts used. They're going to need to make the most of them now.
Here's Waterfall. Will they break up a great serving game? Yes, they have.
Coach earning herself a point there. Very tactical timeout called.
Bourgeot serve for the Canberra Heat. It needs to be a good one. They can't afford to just give it away again. Oh, that's a great serve. That's 2 quick points to bring it back within 2.
Angemar just unable to find the ball over the net this time around, putting it down the front. Immediate timeouts called just for those quick 2 points. Tactical thinking there by the Melbourne Vipers coach. Not giving the Canberra Heat serve and any chance to warm up. Both teams retaking the court now, ready to restart us off is Monsieur Bourgeot. Fantastic serve. Exactly what Canberra Heat needed.
You can see how much it means to them now. They're back to within 1 point. It's a must-win set for Canberra. Bourgeot needs another good serve here. It is a good serve.
Great defense. Niedermeyer will go back to Vogel.
Touch by Vogel. It's a good point for the Vipers. They have to within 3 now. And Kinkella, he's had a strong serving game this game.
Foul's been asked for again.
Kinkella just in discussion with the coach. They might go down the right-hand side. Where she was pointing.
We are seeing the introduction of another rookie of the Heat this year. Kiara Olsen stepping on for Kimberly Vogel. Hoping to add a bit more height to the block this time around. Could this be the change that Canberra Heat needed?
She does go down the right-hand side. It's knocked up. Niedermeyer knocks it over.
Down the front of the net. Not exactly where Clayton wants it, but it's up to her now. Mentally, she's got to side out.
They don't have any more timeouts either, so they're not going to be able to break up the rhythm.
It's all coming down to the players now. Everything's on the players. 3 points needed here, but only 2 needed by the Vipers.
It's another good serve from Kinkella. And the Vipers are on match point. Match point Vipers. Kinkella to serve. Keller's serve is straight into the net. Maybe the pressure just got to her a little bit.
This is the break the Canberra Heat needed. We saw the men chase this down yesterday. Hopefully they'll get back it up. A few big blocks is all that's necessary. A few quick points.
Good. Adam knocks it up.
Big block needed.
Keller.
Perfect defense. It's picked up.
Knocked over. Here again.
Scrapping play at the moment.
Good miscommunication there. Adam.
Great defense again.
Back up to Adam. And the Vipers have done it.
Great defense in the last point from Canberra Heat, but just wasn't enough to stop the Vipers' onslaught of attack there. Adams finishing off the game well for her team. The Vipers will take game 2, 3-1, leaving them with a 2-0 game run against the Canberra Heat. Hopefully Canberra Heat will return the favour when they travel next to Melbourne.
Thank you very much for joining us here on Bar TV Sports. 2 wonderful games of volleyball. Canberra Heat men get the job done against the Melbourne Vipers. And then for the women, Melbourne restore some pride back in Victoria.